Call me Joaquin because I'm still here.
See your hypnotherapy. It's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head.
Yeah, it's definitely me who makes the bed. Will Neff has made the bed 2 times in his life. I am making the damn bed. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I should go on strike. I mean, it's nothing new in my life, so... Listen, I'm not even striked out yet. I got more in me. I'm here and I am on time. Texts from your parents are so funny. My mom sent me a photo of a baby and said, this baby's name is Caroline. And then she texted me, by the way, Dad and I watching Ratatouille because Dad made it. So good. Oh, the randomness. That was like when my mom texted me a picture once when she was walking through a cemetery and there were 2 headstones and one was Will, like I don't know the last name, and the other one was Caroline, don't know the last name, and she sent me the picture with a sad face. Oh, it's not even a random phase. It's just how parents are. Like, they'll text you something that's already random and then won't even wait for a response, and then they send you something else that is so random. I love it. I love screenshots of parents' text messages that people will put on Twitter. Be like, what? Oh yeah, Ratatouille is so good. Am I feeling better today? Not really. I tried to go outside and get some sunshine, and that didn't help. But I took another COVID test, and I don't have COVID. I'm just like, blah, blah. But, it's fine. That's life. I know, I went outside. I took Farley to the park. I'm supposed to go to Austin tomorrow morning. Yes. Oh, why do I look zoom the hell in? Okay. Tested positive today. Disparage. I'm sorry, bud. So anyway, today we are... She goes, my mom, I remember you kids watching Ratatouille. Yes, I also watch it as an adult frequently. I'm not ashamed to say. Okay, so today, I don't know what time I'm playing with Cutie. I just texted her to ask. I don't know what she kind of has a wacky stream schedule. Like, she'll go live in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So I told her I'm going live. I'll be around. We're gonna play Plate Up, which I've never played. So I downloaded it already. It's ready to go. We are good to go. I have no idea what Plate Up is. I'm assuming you put things on plates and then put them up. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. So my assumptions are correct. Vexerus, thank you for the 5 months. Greg, thank you for the 4 months. Just a reminder, it is September, so if you're sitting on a Prime sub that you haven't used, which is free in the first place, Or if you were thinking about subbing, this is the month to do it because there's a discount of a certain percentage that I don't know. P Fish, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Pulled that out of your back pocket. 25, maybe 30%. One of those. The Fira, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Yeah, get those Prime Gamings out because I will be gaming later. Tony, thank you for the 2 months. It's 25. Got it. Hassan's HRT dealer. I could use some of that. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the sub. And then next week, I think gifted subs are finally discounted. Twitch was like, we're going to take away that discount for the full month, and we're just going to give you that for the week. Yay! Thanks, buddy! Aw, gee. Anyway. Anywho. So today, what do I have to talk about? We're gonna talk about nasty-ass Emma Roberts, who honestly, I think it's time we have a discussion on her. Because she's another person who, this is not a surprise. Her behavior is not a surprise at all. She's one of those people who no one has anything good to say about her. Truly. And considering that she's a NEPO baby, I think if you're a NEPO baby, you need to work extra hard to not be an asshole. I've been an Emma Roberts hater for life. Listen, today's your day, okay? Today is your day. But truly, if you are a NEPO baby, if you have been granted a career in the most difficult to even get your foot into the door industry in the world, then you need to take extra pains to not be the fucking worst. And she doesn't. She doesn't do that. And in fact, she's just a big old bitch. She's always had fucked vibes. Yes, like I said, she's a person who no one is surprised. She's one of those like, oh yeah, didn't she do this? Didn't she like, wasn't there like domestic abuse? Yeah, vibes are fucked. Okay, so we'll talk about, we'll break down why she's in the news. And same with Ryan Murphy. You know what? I've had enough with that man. Okay. I've had enough with that 50-year-old queen. The damage he has caused. Okay. And for what? He's inflicted the world with so much on. It's enough is enough. We should have stopped him, Eckley. Yeah. Okay. And then what other stories do I have? Oh, yes. There's this picture that popped up. And I want to talk about how clothes have gotten so much worse. I'll show you the photo when we talk about it, but it got me thinking about how, I mean, we've talked about this a little bit, but the decline in quality of clothing. Shaking my damn head. Oh, the sweater. Yeah, see, you guys already know what I'm talking about. The sweater photo. Yes, the sweater photo. Okay, and then there are some new items that have been added to the Union Solidarity Coalition, so we're going to take a look. We're going to see where everything is at, if there's anything that's possible for me to bid on. There's 2 days left. Did you see that Avon, Joyga, and Halsey are dating? I know that because I saw at least 10 tweets from Pop Crave, TMZ, Pop what's the other one? Pop bass. It was like in a row. I go, oh, are they dating? I wouldn't have known. Pop tings. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't have known if it weren't for the same 10 tweets in a row. Okay, my question is there one person who runs, besides TMZ, who runs all these fucking accounts? The Pop Tings, Pop Crave, Pop Bass. Is it the same person? Because it's the exact same tweets, the same stories, and they're all released at the same time. Of course I saw the photo of Sophie Turner and Taylor Swift. Are you kidding? Ahem. You think they're all different people and I need a full documentary on all of them? Also, like, when did this become what it is now? Where, like, these accounts are everywhere. It's not even pop culture stuff anymore. Like, I get it. Okay, you cover Halsey dating, fine. But now they're talking about anything that's happening. I'm like, what is going on? Weren't y'all supposed to stay? Isn't there such a thing as stay in your lane? How did they all of a sudden become the authority? Yes, that's what I'm saying. They seem to pop out of nowhere. And now you can't avoid them. You can't avoid them. These are my entire timeline for the past couple of months. Yes, same. I feel like even if you block or mute, they somehow find a way around it. Here's an article on it. How 2 pop culture Twitter accounts turned into the internet's wire service. Are Pop Crave and Pop Bass the future of political journalism? Oh God, I hope not. I hope not. If you've spent any time on Instagram, Threads, or especially the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, there's a good chance you've encountered a Pop Crave post. The odds are probably higher if you're chronically online. Oh, that's none of us. Who's chronically online? And if you're a younger stan of any particular celebrity, you might even be a regular consumer of its updates. Describing itself as the go-to source for everything pop culture. Excuse me, that's me, Pop Crave. The entertainment news website, once called the ESPN of pop music, has exploded in popularity since it launched as a Twitter account in December 2015. Has accumulated over 1.5 million followers on Twitter, about 200,000 on Instagram, and 60,000 on Threads. Is anybody using Threads? For reals? Was Threads a thing that, you know, woohoo, Threads, and then no one gives a shit? I remember I got texts from friends being like, you gotta get on Threads. And I said, do I? Do I have to get on Threads? It was the worst homepage I've ever... I did not even check it out. I didn't even look to see what Threads was about. Anyway. It's mostly anonymous staff run a proper website featuring interviews with minor celebs, movie reviews, and photo galleries, and it's been known to break pop culture news, publish exclusive promotion for movies and TV shows, and in 2020 announced the results of the presidential election of full... Oh my God. Pop Crave announced the results of the presidential election a full day before many of the country's major newspapers, wire services, or television networks. That's fucking hilarious. Pop Crave was out here like, it's Jover. Pop Crave faced some bemused reactions at the time, but it was also a more visible sign of how the times would be changing on social media. The times, they are a-changin'. Since then, Pop Crave has kept my attention, not just because of its frequent updates about my favorite musicians' accomplishments and the most minute, random pop culture moments, but I've also tracked a more frequent feeling, Why does it seem like I'm learning more and more breaking news from Pop Crave before anyone else? Yes, I have said this for a long time about TMZ. Why is it now that the publications that we are getting our breaking news from are TMZ, Pop Crave, Pop Base, and Pop whatever else? How did this happen? To check the current reshares, replies, and mentions of Pop Crave and its recent competitors online is to see this idea repeated. Why is the news kind of crazy today? And why am I learning everything from Pop Crave? These music stan accounts have become the first way that some people learned about the Supreme Court's striking down of student loan cancellation, of Trump's indictments, of congressional UFO hearings, and other political and hard news. The phenomenon fits into a larger shift in digital news consumption of social media and informal alternative news sources supplanting traditional media as sources of information for Americans and of incidental exposure. This is to describe the process by which individuals encounter news or information without actively searching for it. Both are important trends to keep in mind. They explain how these accounts can have a bigger reach than their raw follower accounts, and how their coverage of political news may end up reaching a cohort of social media users actively disengaged with current events and politics. Because, yeah, somebody who's getting, like, their information from Pop Crave before Pop Crave turned into this was probably not someone actively searching for news on what the Supreme Court is doing. Hogan, thank you for the gifted. Pop or whatever. Getting the youngsters into politics again. Okay, so Pop Crave and its chief Twitter competitors, Pop Base and Pop Tings. So these guys are all competitors. They're not the same company. But they do belong to the same category of pop culture update accounts that provide constant and seemingly random reports on actors, celebs, music artists, and aggregation from traditional news outlets. They've exploded in popularity since the start of the pandemic era, coinciding with a shift in the music industry to streaming as the main driver of chart success, the resumption of film and TV production after pandemic shutdowns, and the return of live music events. Breaking. Joe Biden has been elected the 46th president of the United States. Okay, so when did the Pops turn to politics? On Tuesday, August 1st, while the whole news world was reading any available tea leaves for signs that Donald Trump's third indictment was coming that day, I was watching Pop Crave and Pop Base's feeds. Earlier in the summer, I had watched them report on the alleged existence of aliens, the Supreme Court's ruling on Biden's student loan forgiveness plan, and Ron DeSantis' entry into the 2024 Republican presidential primary. I didn't have to wait long, as initial reports began to hit Twitter from journalists tracking movements in the DC courthouse. I just love the idea that the Pop accounts have their own on-the-ground journalists now who are like right in there with the DC journos, you know, the New York journos. They've got their notebook that says Pop Crave on it, and they're getting the story. They're getting the deets. Donald Trump will be... Okay, wait. So, Pop Base beat Pop Crave, the New York Times, ABC, and the official announcement from special counsel Jack Smith. How the hell did Pop Base beat the actual announcement from Jack Smith regarding Donald Trump's third indictment? I also love that Pop Base doesn't give a fuck. They're going to post it, right? They're going to confirm the news. They give no shits. They're not going to wait for someone else to do it. Pop Base is going to be the first now. No other outlet would... I also love the idea that Pop Base reporters are trading information with like DC ops and interns. And they're like, yeah, I'll give you the tea on Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy if you give me the tea on what's happening with this indictment. Trade for trade. Okay, I've got some information regarding Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. I will tell you what that is if you let me know what is happening with what's happening with the UFO hearing. I would fold. I would give up any information. If Pop Bass came to me and they were like, "Do you really want to know what's going on with XYZ like celebrities?" I'd be like, "Yes. I will tell you anything you want to know." No other outlet would independently confirm the news for at least 30 minutes after Trump's initial post. That delay reflects a key problem with pseudo-journalistic operations like Pop Bass, which are fundamentally less rigorous than traditional media, unable or unwilling to verify something in the same way that news organizations do. Yeah, because they're Pop Bass. They don't give a shit. They'll hear something and be like, yeah, good enough for me. I tried reaching a Pop Bass editor or spokesperson to talk about the rationale behind their tweet. Unlike Pop Crave, which has a few bylines on website posts, Pop Bass is essentially anonymous. After a brief exchange in Twitter messages, I did manage to get in touch with a rep. The music manager and digital media and marketing firm director, Troy Dubrowski, who declined to comment on Pop Bass's work. RJ, thank you for the bits. Remember when Shams, a famous sports reporter, was the first to report Donald Trump got COVID? Like, what connections does he have? He probably is same connections as Pop Bass. But Pop Crave, however, didn't report that Trump had been indicted until the court filing was available and that traditional outlets had independently confirmed it. Pop Crave has been engaging in political coverage since 2016. They take great pride in being the first of its kind. We've solidified ourselves as trailblazers within the digital space and beyond. I love that Pop Crave is saying this as like a fuck you to Pop Bass. They're like, we were here first, and we are real journalists, and we are making sure that we do not post stories until they have actually been confirmed. And Pop Bass is like, yeah, again, we don't give a shit. The Pop's Trump indictment updates are just a sampling of the increased political news coverage they've been running. On any given day in the last year, they have reported on the Michigan legislature's move to restrict conversion therapy in the state, Florida's curriculum change around skills enslaved people learned before the Civil War, and Biden's student loan forgiveness Plan B. Oh my God, I remember this is a perfect tweet. Pop Crave is AP. Demois is NPR, Pop Bass is WP, Washington Post, and Pop Tings is HuffPost. And it's funny because so many people probably get their information from the accounts on the left versus the ones on the right. No, TMZ is in its own category. Dude, Joe Biden retweeting Pop Crave is wild. Quote tweeting. That is absolutely insane. That Joe Biden's account, whether it's him or an intern, but from his blue checked account, quote tweeted the story that of Ticketmaster and Live Nation that Pop Crave posted. Demois fanfics, yes, absolutely. Anyway, that's where we're at now. The crossover between politics and pop culture, which is not new, as this article says, but the way that traditionally pop culture accounts online would never really post about, like, kind of more nuanced political stuff. So, for instance, what's going on in Michigan's legislature. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I could see a pop culture account tweeting about the results of the presidency because that's a big story. But to be tweeting out about like specific things happening in specific states, that's where we're at now. Especially younger people say that news on social media is one of the most common ways that they get their news, that they get political in election years. That's not new. We've seen that since 2012 when Facebook was a big news source. This dynamic raises concerns about news and media literacy, misinformation, and journalistic ethics, especially as these accounts veer into political reporting. They're ripped from the headline-style news posts often lack context, like the viral clips of a supposed whistleblower telling a congressional panel that aliens exist. Though probably not maliciously intended, they can add to confusion and conspiracy-minded thinking under the veneer of hard news. I mean, listen, do I think you all and I look at Pop Crave as hard news? No, but I'm sure that there are a lot of people now who just get their information, their political information from these sites. I do? Okay. Never mind then. I remember where I was when Roe v. Wade was overturned, and yes, it was a Pop Crave tweet. I think we all have those moments now. I do remember finding out about Donald Trump's third indictment because of Pop Crave. I was like, okay, Donald Trump's been indicted a third time per Pop Crave. I've never heard of any of these sites. You honestly must not spend that much time on Twitter because it's impossible to avoid them. They're everywhere. This is the natural consequence of a broken digital media ecosystem. Pop Crave isn't the problem. It's the usual suspects, tech and media execs who built the system where riches could be gleaned from making stories go viral on social media. Now that this system is falling apart, journalists will suffer. But there was something broken all along. I tend to agree, but as Pop Crave and its counterparts enter more of the hard news space and try to inform followers about politics and elections, the standards probably should be higher. Yeah. Like, can you know what's wild is once upon a time, journalists ran Twitter. Twitter was the place where journalists would have their biggest followings. They were kind of the celebs on Twitter because that is where people got their news from. But then as you've had more and more of these accounts move in, there are some journalists who have still maintained a really big platform, but they've by and large been overshadowed. And they get overshadowed by like other accounts that are not necessarily doing the due diligence that's required of reporting. Oh, speaking of journalists, I got blocked by this journalist who I actually once upon a time was a fan of. Like, I followed her for a minute and was a fan of her writing. And then she fucking blocked me because, and this is psycho. This is some psycho shit. Oh. Wait 1 second. Cutie just texted me. Oh, my sweet girl. Oh, I just want this girl to be happy. That's all I want for her. Okay, I think we're going to play at 7:30 tonight, y'all. So in about an hour-ish. Okay. So this journalist blocked me because when the Lauren Boebert story dropped of Lauren Boebert vaping giving an over the pants handy, getting her titties felt up. There were some blue checked libs and journalists who had some fucking crazy ass takes, insane takes, and on a first date. And this journalist, and she's blocked me, so I can't really see. I screenshot it. Okay, so she tweeted, repeatedly sharing a video of someone performing a sex act that they did not intend for you to see is bad, actually. There's a term for it and everything. And then another journalist who once upon a time was like was one, I don't know, she used to run Washington Post. It's not Ariana Huffman. Or sorry, HuffPost. Said this. Also, why was this video released? Even if it depicted a crime, you'd have to convince me it's legitimately in the public interest. Insane shit. Like, actually crazy ass takes. And then someone pushed back on the first journalist who said that this was repeatedly sharing a video of someone performing a sex act is actually bad. And she goes, okay, where do you draw the line? What's the minimal moral standard that you hold a woman to before revenge porn of her becomes unacceptable? Who gets to decide that and how? Easier, I think, to avoid this sort of misogyny altogether, even against the extremely odious. Which, once again, is a crazy fucking take. That is a brain dead take. To call the video evidence of what Lauren Boebert was doing in the Beetlejuice theater, to call that revenge porn, and to say that those of us who are sharing the video and making tweets about the hypocrisy of Lauren Boebert are doing a bad thing is nutty shit. It's nutty shit. And so anyway, there were people who were other journalists who were pointing out that actually them doing this in public, not in private, makes a whole hell of a difference. You know, the fact that Lauren Boebert is somebody who has made her entire platform now be about condemning LGBTQ people, calling trans people groomers, saying that they should be put in jail, like saying that anybody, you know, a man wearing a wig reading a book to a child is a pedophile. She's the worst. And like the fact that that is the woman whose platform that is now is demonizing LGBTQ folks, and was caught doing this at Beetlejuice, and had repeatedly claimed that she wasn't vaping, that she, you know, that she was kicked out for no reason. And then, oh, look, here's the proof that actually there were many reasons she was kicked out. That is actually okay to be shared on social media. Sorry. Hassan just showed the part of the video was taken down for being pornographic. So anyway, so there were some journalists who were pushing back, and a trans journalist in particular, Parker Malloy, was tweeting under this journalist's initial tweet, and was like, just making the point about how, why are you defending Lauren Boebert when Lauren Boebert is someone who has spent the last few years demonizing people like her, a trans person, and other LGBTQ people? It's like, why are you wasting your breath defending this woman, and doing so from such an asinine position? To call this revenge porn is simply false. Like, you just have no understanding of what revenge porn actually is. So anyway, so I jumped in there too, and I was like, because this journalist then blocked Parker for simply saying, like, hey, as a trans person who has been you know, whose life is being threatened because of somebody like Lauren Boebert, I think it's ridiculous that, you know, to defend someone like her, blah, blah, blah. So Parker gets blocked, and then I jump in, and I was like, I don't understand journalists who block people, especially when those people are peers, like other journalists, not me. Obviously, I'm not a journalist. But journalists who are blocking people now who are peers, who are pushing back on their takes in a respectful way. They're not using language. They're not being derogatory. They're just saying like, hey, actually, here's my take from a literal place of experience. And to block somebody for that is ridiculous. Like, I get it if somebody comes in and is being a troll, sure, block them on social media. But I think for like a journalist to do something like that, especially a journalist who works for The Guardian, and The Guardian has been getting called out on their pivot towards being anti-trans, and now Guardian reporters are blocking people who are asking like, what's going on? You're my #1 source for entertainment news. Yeah, me and Pop Crave. Yeah, so the journalist is Moira, here, like, she's somebody whose work I have previously read a lot. So this is her. She works for the Guardian. And it's disappointing because the Guardian has, like I said, taken this weird turn. And I've noticed that I just feel as if I'm noticing more and more journalists who are taking the route of blocking people on Twitter who are trying to engage in conversation and ask like either very valid questions or provide very valid takes, and then are just being blocked for it. And I'm like, that's not a good look. That's just my take. Right? Like if you're a random person on Twitter, block away. But if you're a journalist and especially one who is very established and you are, you know, you work for a serious publication and you are a respectable journalist, and so therefore, you know, like your pieces are front paged and they are being read by a lot of people. It's like, I don't think that you should be allowed to then just block other journalists or other people on Twitter who are pushing back on your take. Anyway, I feel like I've been getting blocked a lot lately by people who I'm like, I don't know if you should be doing that. Because I'm not coming in here like, fuck you, you fucking slag. Not sure I'd call... No, they are literally journalists, though. You know what I mean? I'm not talking like Pop Crave people. I know what you're saying. Like, they shouldn't be considered journalists, but they are, is what I'm trying to say. And so they need to be behaving a certain way on a social media platform like Twitter, where previously, like, this was not the vibe. I always have the Krasenstein brothers. That's true. I bet you they would never block me. Mom, what's a slag? Okay, so anyway, a lot of you are confused because in my headline, or in my my stream header, I said Donald Trump died. And it's true. According to Donald Trump Jr., his son, so very reputable, Donald Trump died. And that's it. Donald Trump Jr. tweeted this morning, "I'm sad to announce that my father, Donald Trump, has passed away. I will be running for president in 2024. No, he was not hacked. He was not hacked. This is true. He also tweeted, "This just in, North Korea is about to get smoked." And some interesting messages with Jeffrey Epstein. All true. Yeah, so rest in piss, Donald Trump. You will not be missed. Do you know what's funny though? Like, I could totally see Donald Trump Jr. actually tweeting this. Like, if his dad died, I could see him going, I'm so sad. My father, the legendary Donald Trump, has passed away. FYI, I'm going to be running for president now. That's what's so funny about this, is because you could actually see this happening. This is such a Tom Wamsgam's tweet. To be like, oh my God, what sadness. By the way, I'm launching my campaign. As much as I hate Eric Trump, he said, he tweeted this. What was Donald Trump Jr. password? Don 2024. Which, like, it probably was. Actually, you know what this is giving? Their dynamic gives Kendall Roy and Roman Roy. I hate to denigrate the Roys that way, even though they also fucking suck. But as far as Eric Trump trolling his brother and admitting that, yeah, that is absolutely something that his brother would probably say, because he jokes that his password would be Don 2024. I am the oldest son. Bold of Eric to make Junior seem like the dumb one. Who do you guys think is dumber? Who do you think, genuinely? Who is dumb and then who is dumber? It's a race to the bottom. Don dumb, Eric dumber. It's hard to say. I think I go back and forth. Eric, I have always thought that Eric seemed dumber than Don Jr., which is not to say that Don Jr. is not dumb. Eric just has always seemed very like, duh. But he doesn't talk as much as his brother does. Which is smart of him. That's the only smart thing he does, is he does not talk as much as his brother. Dumb and dumber. Yeah, Eric is dumber, but he has the sense to stay out of the spotlight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, can you know what's crazy though? The day that this will actually happen, that we will see a Pop Crave tweet announcing the death of Donald Trump. That is how I'm putting my money on it now. Pop Base or Pop Crave will be the account to break the news that Donald Trump is dead. Inshallah. Get the crab rave ready. Oh. We're doing the biggest crab rave in the world. It's gonna be wild. It is going to be a wild fucking day. Online, IRL, all over. Dun 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 dun. Bar's gonna pop. Yeah. It's gonna be nuts. Gotta make sure that my suit is pressed and ready to go. Hello, everybody just getting in here. Welcome in. Okay, so... Okay. We all know Ben Shapiro is pathetic. We I know that was a jump scare. That was a jump scare, okay. All right. Usually I limit my discussion on Ben Shapiro because we all know he's an annoying little worm. He sucks. But I saw this article, which I refused to pay for. So I'm only going to read you the first paragraph because I ain't paying for this shit. But anyway, this is Ben Shapiro's thoughts. He wrote an opinion piece in the Daily Wire about the Union Solidarity Coalition. Okay? So the Union Solidarity Coalition, which is the collection of items and services that various celebrities have pooled together to raise money for, different funds that will benefit people who are out of work because of the strikes. It's very, very cool. There's a lot of things on here that I would die for, and we're going to be taking a look at the prices of them and see what is still left, what is a possibility. But anyway, Ben Shapiro, who, as we know, had to leave Hollywood because Hollywood didn't give a fuck about him. Ben Shapiro, who is a failed screenwriter, he is, if he had it his way, he would be.
Am I the only one that thought Don Jr. was just going on another booger sugar bender because his tweets didn't see less unhinged than usual?
Oh, yeah. Well, who's to say he even really was hacked? This place, thank you for the 3 months. RJ, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, so if Ben Shapiro had it his way, like truly, even as much as he rails against Hollywood, as much as he rails against celebrities, there is nothing that Ben would have wanted more in his life than to be working alongside these people. He wanted to be a famous person in Hollywood, and not for the reasons that he's famous now, where everyone thinks he's a little fucking shit, but famous because he was writing movies and shows and rubbing elbows with these people as his peers, okay? But that never happened for Ben. He left. He went off, made the Daily Wire, made a name for himself in being a real hard-ass conservative commentator. But make no mistake, he is, yes, a bitter dork-ass loser. I need to bring that phrase back. Dork-ass loser, DAL. I used to use that a lot in the beginning of when I started streaming. We need to bring that back. He's such a DAL. He's such a DAL. He's a dork-ass loser. And never forget that, okay? So Ben Shapiro wrote an opinion piece in the Daily Wire. It says, generous Hollywood talent. They auction off their services, but they won't write a check. I just need to point out to you this, weird, grainy, Western-looking headshot of Ben's that he appears to have signed. That he appears to have put his signature on like he is a famous person in Hollywood. Uh-huh. Let me scoot this over so you can see the full thing. This is giving, hire me. Hire me for Yellowstone. He thinks he's him. I just can't get over the signature. The irony of this photo with the Ben Shapiro signature on a piece where he is trying to disparage these actors, these very famous people who have put together items for this Union Solidarity Coalition. And this is what he's giving us. The more I look at it, the funnier the pic is. It's fucking hilarious. Okay, so let me just read this first part because, like I said, I ain't paying for this shit. I'm excited to announce to you the Union Solidarity Coalition, a group of quasi-famous actors, actresses, and writers. It's now auctioning off their services to benefit their crew's healthcare fund. Okay, so first of all, quasi-famous? Quasi-famous? Ben! Who are you fucking kidding? Okay, Nicole Kidman is on here. Bob Odenkirk. John Lithgow. Kumail, and his wife, Emily. Dan Levy, Charlie Day, Lulu Wang. The cast of Bones. Who are you kidding? I thought you were going to read it, not watch him. That was actually a pretty decent Ben Shapiro voice. I should remind you that every single person who's auctioning off services is worth millions of dollars. If they actually wanted to help benefit their crew's healthcare fund, they could write a check. Okay, idiot. A lot of these people we know publicly have written checks. I can't tell you which ones have done so privately, but a lot of actors have given to these various funds. It's also funny. It's so funny to me when you have somebody like Ben who doesn't believe in workers' rights. He doesn't give a fuck if workers have healthcare. This is a guy who doesn't believe in like Medicare for all. Okay, he is the furthest from somebody who is legitimately concerned about workers on strike having access to healthcare. Ben's not writing checks. He's not helping anybody in need. And in fact, he's going on his little show and telling them to suck it up, telling them that they're being big babies. Doing something like this, yes, listen. There are so many reasons why this is super cool. And the fact that it's turned into a meme and a lot of people have seen this coalition because they've seen the memes on it. They're making their own memes. Like, yeah, this is awesome. This is a really cool way to support the healthcare fund in just like a fun viral means. Ben Smash, thank you for the 2 months. Not all Bens. True, not all Bens. But I just, again, none of that matters because we're talking about Ben Shapiro. We're not talking about somebody who is a legitimate person. We're not talking about somebody who like we should take seriously, who is critiquing the Union Solidarity Coalition, which like no one would do that because why? We're talking about Ben Shapiro, who you must never forget is a failed screenwriter in Hollywood. This is a guy who wanted to have the career of a Barry Jenkins, of a Lulu Wang. You know what I mean? Where Ben's dream was to be doing what these people are doing. And so him writing a whole ass article, a whole ass opinion piece about these quasi-famous actors and actresses and writers who should be writing checks rather than auctioning their services. It's giving bitter, okay? It's giving bitter little bug. Failed novelist, yes. It's the epitome of being a DAL, a dork-ass loser. Oh, little Ben. Okay, that would be the best way to do it. If you're... I forgot my Ben Shapiro voice. That would be the best way to do it. If you are Lena Dunham and you come from a very wealthy family and have a net worth of 10 to 12 million, an amazing way to help people would be to write a check. If you're Bob Odenkirk and you made a massive success of yourself over the past few years and you have a net worth in the $16 million range, perhaps you could sign a check. Whew. That makes me sweaty. It is hard to do that ratty little voice. Nope, they're auctioning all off their services. This is exciting, earth-shattering stuff. Like, you can literally hear this in his voice. This is exciting, earth-shattering stuff is only something that Ben Shapiro would write and also say about something that is this. Exciting, earth-shattering stuff. Like, how often does he use that phrase? I feel like that's one of his phrases. How'd you make yourself sound like you fast-forwarded? You have to speak quickly and with and with a fractured cadence. Exciting, earth-shattering stuff. So anyway, so Ben is, oh my God, wait, what is this? Is this from the same? Oh my God, he did a photo shoot. Oh my God. And here's the signature again. Oh, he did a full ass shoot. He did a full ass shoot. What is this editing? This looks like the editing that we had on our senior year photos circa 2010. You know, like every single girl and guy who shot with the same photographer for their high school senior photos. It's this. Like, I went to high school in Iowa. Everyone was like in a creek with this grainy filter, or they were bending down in a meadow and like very washed out. It literally is giving 2000 my high school 2010 senior photos. Where's the piece of wood from Lowe's? Right. 2011 IG pic. Stop, mine literally had this filter. I went to high school in Iowa. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's also this. You know he thinks he ate in these photos too. You know it. I can't get over the signature. Why did he have to sign it? Try that in a small town. Why did he put his signature on these 2010 high school portraits? He was feeling hot as fuck here. I want to know how many more there are, and why does he put them as like is it every opinion piece? He puts one of these pics from his photo shoot. How do I go to like read? Oh, yeah. Oh my God, there's another one. Oh, hold on. There's a third one. There's more. They're all signed, and they all look the same. Ben is low-key kind of hot. Get the fuck out of here. A third photo has appeared. Wait, I am fucking dying. I am dying that all of his opinion pieces have one of these dramatic photos of him. Oh my God. Wait, what's this one? You guys, come on. 2010 high school senior photo. Come on. I know he's trying for GQ. It's giving Sears. Like, what are these filters? What is this editing? What is this? Yeah, he's going for this new rugged look.
What that thing be
with the
doing,
facial
Ben?
hair.
So.
I'm telling you, he's like, I think he's definitely one of those guys who idolizes the show Yellowstone and all its ruggedness. And he's probably going for that like rugged Western look now. Pizza Dominguez, thank you for the 10 months. He's pulling a hoobastank. There are definitely a lot of vibes going on here, none of which are cool. He told them brighter. Oh my God. I can't get over him doing this photo shoot and then using all these photos for each of his opinion pieces. Oh, new one. Why are they all the same filter and all have his signature? Please. The side look. Oh my God. When the left hates someone, even peace takes a back seat. When the left hates someone, even peace takes a back seat. I cannot with this man. I can't. Working King. Okay, here's this one. Elites, Burning Man, paganism, the flood, and the need for God. My guy. Once again, the signature. Does he hand these out? Like, does he mail these out with the SIG? With the Ben Shapiro SIG? I just love these photos with the titles of his opinion pieces. Trump's fumble on transgenderism. Donald Trump was asked a question about transgenderism, to which he could not answer. It was a very simple question. It was asked him by Megyn Kelly. All he had to say was no, but he did not. Okay. We need to go back in this and see what's going on in here. Because there's, like I said, there's new ones that have been added in since we last looked at it. He's 100% sending them to studios begging to be given an audition. Do you know what I want so badly? I want somebody really famous to troll him. I want someone really famous to request a meeting with him and be like, hey, I would love to see some of your writing. I'd love for you to pitch an idea on this movie, yada, yada. Like a real big time filmmaker. And then I want them to set a meeting with him and have him think that he is going to a meeting with XYZ big time filmmaker, and then they ghost him because they were fucking with him. Like, why isn't someone doing this? Why aren't they doing this with people like Michael Knowles? Why isn't a big casting director reaching out to Michael Knowles and saying, hey, we saw your work from 2005. We would love to have a meeting with you, and we'd love to have you read for this part in this new Marvel movie about Batman. That's not Marvel. Anyway, I'll have to work on it, but you get what I'm saying. Like Nathan Fielder, he would be so perfect. He would be so perfect. That's what I'm saying though, because these people deserve that. It is not too mean. Fuck these people. Because it would prove that as everything that they say about Hollywood and the Hollywood elites and the woke liberalism, blah, 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 you know, they would jump at the chance to have a real opportunity to be in Marvel's Batman. You know? Anyway, if I were really famous, I would use that for chaotic good. I would be using my power in in ways like that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some water. We're gonna go over this, and then I'll see how much time we have to go over other stories, and then I have gaming at 7:30 with QT Cinderella. Use the power of the cock, the cult of Quan. Very powerful. Where's my BB? Carlito. Carlito. Praise be the cock. We all worship the cock. All right. So, these were the ones I was interested in. Natasha Lyonne will help you solve the New York Times Sunday crossword. $6,100. No fucking way. 50 bids. There's 2 days left. The cast of Bob's Burgers will sing a song written just for you. $7,300. Out of the question. Watercolor portrait of your dog by John Lithgow. Okay, $4,450. Too much for me, but maybe Will Neff will buy it. It's for charity. It's for good. Okay, Bob Odenkirk and David Cross will join you for dinner. $11,000. Sadly, it's not going to happen. Okay, Lena Dunham will paint a mural in your home is up to $5,100. I feel like people are doing that as a gag. As like... Because here's the thing. So apparently they implemented rules and they said if you are like trolling the celebrity, if you're doing anything to make them uncomfortable, which is fair, right? They have the right to leave whenever they want. I feel as if this was about Lena Dunham because of how many people, how many people do not like her and because of tweets going around the internet of people saying that this was that like in their group chats and stuff, people were putting in bids and they were doing bets and like whoever lost, like this was a punishment for them. So they've implemented some serious rules now that the celebrity has the right to call quits whenever they want and you don't get your money back. Okay, what else was I looking? Okay, let me also point out the ones that are new. So that was there before that. This one is new. Mortal Kombat 1 game sesh. You versus Kumail with Emily commentating. This is only at $1,200. This could be a possibility. I think Hassan should bid on this. Isn't he playing Mortal Kombat? Like, didn't the game just come out? That would be fucking sick. And I feel like Kumail would be down to let who, you know, like if I got this or if Will got it or if Hassan got it, I feel like he would be down for us to stream it. Obviously, you'd have to, you know, ask him. You'd have to purchase it and then ask him. But that'd be a really, really cool stream. And you could say that like we'll do, I'm gonna do it on stream, and then I'm also gonna be doing a charity on the stream while we're gaming together. Why is there a shipping cost? Nobody knows. But yeah, this one I like I'm actually looking at seriously because it also is reasonable. It's only at $1,200 right now. So that's a new one. Okay, this one, oh my God. West Hollywood Bar Crawl with Dolly De Leon. Did anybody see the movie Triangle of Sadness? It's only $610 to do a West Hollywood bar crawl with the fabulous Dolly De Leon. Dolly De Leon. I am going to bid on this. She is amazing. I fucking love her. She was so good in the movie. And who doesn't want to do a West Hollywood bar crawl? I think I'm going to be putting a bid on this. I'm gonna wait until we get closer to the end of the auction. Okay, and then there's David Krumholtz will serenade you on Zoom. I don't really know. Like, I recognize him, but not really. Lunch with Emmy-nominated actress Cara Buono. Don't really know her. Start Zoom with Insecure writer, director, producer Amy Aniobi. These are all new ones as well. Chat all things TV writing with Dan Levy over Zoom. This is a new one, but it's already at $4,000. He's one of the people from New Girl. Oh, got it. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it sounds amazing. Exquisite corpse drawing Zoom with Charlie Day and Mary Elizabeth Ellis. What is a corpse drawing Zoom? I don't know, but I love it. No idea, but it sounds awesome. Okay, and then this is a new one as well. Zoom with Lulu Wang and Nicole Kidman. I wouldn't even know what to say to Nicole. I wouldn't know. Exquisite corpse is a method by which a collection of words or images is collectively assembled. Each collab adds to a composition sequence, either by following a rule or being allowed to see the only... Oh, got it, got it. Okay. Yes, so this one's only at 2,000, but it's new. I think they just added it. And so there's only 2 days left, but I imagine this one's gonna go for a lot. Should I ask her for the tea on Tom Cruise? I'll be like, please, I won't tell anybody. Just tell me. What does the Church of Scientology have on your ex-husband, Tom Cruise? Okay, where's the dog walking one? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, the Sarah Silverman one's only at 1,900. Adam Scott Walks Your Dog is at 3,000. This was one that Will said he would be willing to bid on. Some of these are actually surprisingly lower than I thought they'd be. Maybe other people are doing what I'm doing and waiting until the last minute to place their bids. The fedora's at 7,000. The Tom Waits fedora is at $7,000. Who wants Tom Waits' hat? Tom Waits fans. Ugh, auctions on eBay are so stressful. But this one is still feasible. Adam Scott walks your dog for an hour at this price range. Okay, what else is new? The wolf sweatshirt is at $4,200. And then these ones are... These are like the actual items. I don't see anything new that's been added. Okay, the apron is only at $2,200. The apron that Jeremy Allen wore in The Bear, supposedly, that is signed by him, Ayo Edebiri, and more. Unwashed. I wish they would specify if it was unwashed. It would probably go for so much more, though. Please, Prage. Prage, can you imagine if I wore this for the cooking streams? Ugh. Sniffa. It's better be unwashed. And then Donald Glover's signed Atlanta script with personal note, and Awaken My Love vinyl is at $4,000. Okay, so 2 days to go. Some possible contenders on here. The Rick and Morty one would have made $1 million if fucking Justin Roiland wasn't a creep. True. Okay. All right. This is exciting stuff. Oh, the Hangout with the Bones cast is only at $1,300. It's so wild because if this was 10 years ago, totally different story. 10 years ago, a virtual Hangout with Bones cast. First of all, me 10 years ago, I would have spent every dime in my bank account. I would have laid it all out on the line. I would have robbed a bank to have enough money so that I could buy this. That is how, actually even more than 10 years ago. Let's see, I was watching Bones in high school, so 15 years ago? Yeah, 15 years ago. This would have broken me in so many ways. I don't even know what I would talk about with them. I know, it's one of those things where the show was so long ago. Like, I don't really think any of them are really acting much these days. Like, when's the last time you saw something that Emily Deschanel was in?
Has high.
Ex-Guardian, thank you for the 2 months. So, what you guys up to now? Bones, great show. Probably hasn't... If I went back and watched it, probably would be like, why was I so obsessed with this show? But at the time, I was obsessed. I could ask David about... I would probably talk to David about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, if I'm being real. That would be the convo. I'll have you know I'm watching Bones right now. Well, hey, if you've got the money, this might be the item for you. Seriously though, are David Bourne, like, are any of these guys, are they doing stuff?
Bones was 15 years ago aware.
So aware. Caffeine Addict, thank you for the 5 months. Just keep calling David Nathan. Yeah, maybe I'd talk to him about the cancellation of Firefly. He's in a cop show or something. Typical. Classic. God damn it. I really want to go to dinner with Bob Odenkirk and David Cross. Who the hell is placing these bids? Mofos? Let me see this. 78 bids. Okay, let me text Will about Sear just sent me 2 videos of them rolling bowling balls. Like, no text message. It's just a POV of Sear holding a ball in his hand and rolling it. Like, not like, oh, we're having a great time, or, you know, I'll see you tomorrow. Just these 2 videos. Just guys being dudes. Guys being dudes and dudes being guys. Okay, would you have any interest in playing Mortal Kombat with Kumail? Okay, this is auto-correcting his name. There is a new auction item on the auction list. All right. I'm going to be in Austin, so I have to remember to set an alarm for what's one day at 21 hours from now. Whatever that is, I need to set an alarm like an hour beforehand so I can go back through this list and place my bids. Set the alarm now. Okay, so that's basically 2 days from now. Some of them are a little bit longer. I think the ones that were added pretty late. So okay, so that would be Friday. I'm going to set the alarm for Friday. Celeb auction. I'm going to set it for Friday at 4. Would that be enough time or no? I'll do it earlier. Friday at 1. Let's call it Friday at 1, just so I have that reminder. Friday at 1. Setting the alarm to remind myself that the auction ends. Yup. Okay. We have... I have probably like 20 minutes before gaming, so let's cover... See, I don't know if I'll fully be able to cover the Emma Roberts story, but we can try. Let me, okay, let me pull up this. Alrighty. What happened with Emma Roberts? I'm about to tell you. Okay, so it started with Ryan Murphy. So it involves Emma Roberts, Ryan Murphy, and Angelica Ross, who is a Black trans actress from Pose and was in American Horror Story 1984, I think. All right. Boom. Boom. pull up all my bookmarks. This is so true. The way Ryan Murphy allowed both Leah Michele and Emma Roberts to foster toxic work environments, he has always been complicit and stays being trash. Actually, though, Leah Michele was the queen menace on the set of Glee. We know this because there was shit that happened, what was it, a couple years ago, where a black actress who had been guest starring on Glee was talking about how racist Leah Michele was towards her and how awful Leah Michele was to anyone. That was the Leah Michele can't read era. Yes, yes, yes. So if you know the Leah Michele can't read meme, that all came from Leah Michele getting exposed as being a monster on the set of Glee. And I think she ended up apologizing. Who knows? But anyway, today, and she basically played her character. This is what's so ironic about this. Leah Michele, the way that people alleged she was on set was exactly who Rachel Berry was. And Emma Roberts, the same way that people are talking about how bitchy and snotty she is exactly who she is, seems to be, or exactly the character she plays as well. Emma Roberts is very good at playing bitchy, rich, snobby bitches because that seems to be who she is in real life. So, I guess they are, I guess, you know, play what you know, they say. Bring yourself into your acting, and that's what these two did. Okay, wait, what is this? Strike deal? I don't believe anything until I get an email from the WGA, FYI. Because there's just always a lot of information that's being published. Oftentimes with the intention to make the AMPTP out to be the good guys who are trying to end the strike. CNBC is pretty sus. Like, if this were another if this were like the Decoder, okay. But yeah, this is probably just about the negotiations that they're in. Writers and producers are near an agreement to end the Writers Guild of America strike after meeting face to face. So what's happening right now is today and tomorrow, and I guess maybe as long as it takes, the WGA committee is meeting with the AMPTP, and Bob Iger is sitting in, Donna Langley is sitting in, Ted Sarandos is sitting in. So like David Zassoff is heading in. So it's a big deal because these big CEOs are finally sitting down with the negotiating committee to talk through this contract. So we will, basically my approach to this is I always wait for the update emails from the WGA, and then I update you all from those, because otherwise there's really no point in going, oh my God, the strike is ending because CNBC said that they're close. I will not confirm it until Pop Crave tweets it. Correct. Until there is a tweet from Pop Base or Pop Crave, no confirmation. Yes, in the email that I got, they said the WGA and AMPTP met for bargaining today and will meet again tomorrow. So what will happen is, at the end of these negotiations, hopefully the AMPTP has agreed to the terms that the WGA is asking for that are no budge terms. So like they will not budge on certain things. And then they will offer up their new deal. The WGA negotiating committee will send an email out to us saying we are going through things. Here's the basic gist, yada, yada, yada. We will update you more once we can. What happens if SAG also doesn't agree? It doesn't matter because SAG is a separate contract, but this will be good for SAG. If the WGA can get their deal signed, it it is a very, very good indicator that SAG-AFTRA will also get to sign a good deal with the AMPTP. So anyway, okay, so back to this. What happened I think this was starting yesterday. I think it started, let's see, what's the date today? September 20th. Yes, this started yesterday. Angelica Ross, who, like I said, is a Black trans actress from the shows Pose and also was in the 1984 American Horror Story season. She posted a series of tweets exposing Ryan Murphy for hitting her up in July of 2020 and saying this: "Remember your idea about a horror season starring Black women? Well, I'm doing it. Not sure of the story yet, but we will start a writer's room in the fall. Along with you, who are the 4 women I should get? I think you, Keke Palmer, Gabby, not sure of the 4th. And so Angelica Ross wrote back. Why is this cut off? Hold on. Angelica Ross wrote back and said, yes, Debbie Morgan, East Bayou, the culture would live. She's a powerhouse actress. Also, someone like a Lynn Whitfield or Alfre Woodard would turn it. But I would totally say me, Keke, Gabby, and Adina or Angela Bassett. But I know she's probably locked on one of your other shows. Adina, also my sis Amaya Scott from Star on Fox, would be a great choice too. She's the one who introduced me to AHS. Really good instincts and timing and gorgeous. I honestly have a long list of Black women I want to work with. Gabrielle Union, Viola Davis, Lupita, Kerry Washington, Halle Berry, the list goes on." So she emails him back and then does not hear anything. Now, I want to point something out, okay? And maybe this will make a little bit more sense. Do you guys remember what happened in the summer of 2020 that was a huge cultural event? And I don't mean cultural event in like, yay, it was a great thing. Summer of 2020. What happened that then caused a bunch of white liberals to be like, I am muted, I am listening, I am learning, I am going to be better. I'm going to hire Black people. I'm going to, lift up Black voices. It was the murder of George Floyd and then the BLM subsequent protests. Yes. That happened in the summer of 2020. And I don't know if you guys remember afterwards, but the responses from white liberals to do better and to challenge their own racism, right? Like everybody was posting the black square. Everybody was talking. Every white person was like, talking as if they had finally understood the Black experience and the racism that Black people feel or experience every day and how they will not be contributing to it any longer. And in fact, they are allies, yada, yada. They were painting murals. They were doing all that shit. Yes, 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 yes. So keep that in mind when considering that Ryan Murphy reached out to Angelica Ross in the midst of all this and said, I am going to do an American Horror Story season with all Black women. I want you. Who else should I get? I want you to take the reins. He might as well have written, I am muted, I am listening, and I am learning. Yes, Nancy Pelosi wearing the cloth. That was that era, okay? I'm ashamed I contributed in the Black Square. A lot of us did. Don't feel ashamed about that. A lot of us did, and then we understood afterwards why that was performative activism, right? It's something where there was a lot of that going around. A lot of us got caught up in it. I got caught up in that shit. And it really took some actual listening and reading and educating to understand why it was performative and why people were frustrated by it. It was very pandering. It was very, it was very like, I'm going to put a picture of a Black person on the front page of our company now and say that like, we've got diversity workshops and now we have fixed racism. So anyway, we know better now, right? So Ryan Murphy sends this email to Angelica, and she doesn't hear back for months. And she follows up with him, sends flowers, and finally sends one last email in February of 2022. It took about a year to film season 10 due to COVID. So season 10, I think, was 1984. Mind you, and this is an important point, okay? This isn't just about an actress who was kind of limp-dicked by a big producer, by someone like Ryan Murphy. The reason why it's also extra bad is because Angelica Ross was on contract with FX. So that meant that she was under a first position contract with American Horror Story, meaning that was her priority, and she couldn't take another role until she was contractually released. So that's why she was reaching out to FX executives. She was trying to hear back from Ryan because Marvel had come a calling, and she wasn't legally able to take a Marvel role until she was released from FX. But if she was going to be making this American Horror Story season, then that was going to be her priority. Okay, so she sends this email and says, "Good morning. I'm up and cleaning and organizing and thinking about what season 11's focus could be. And then I just thought maybe just ask you when that formulates if I could be on the producing side as well. I think I could add a lot to the table in the overall storyline if we are still looking to do a Black-led cast. Have a great week." And never got a response. Again, never got a single fucking response from Ryan Murphy, a guy that she has worked with, who has reached out to her, and who knows that she is on first contract with FX. So she further clarified that she wasn't just upset that the idea of an American Horror Story season led by all Black women was changed, but that she wasn't able to audition for other roles at the time. So this is an important note that, like I said, it's not just an actress bitching about a filmmaker leaving her on red. That's not what's going on here. It's the fact that it's pretty see-through what Ryan's intentions were with that first email, and then him just totally blowing her off, like, not cool. But the fact that she was calling business affairs for months, trying to get clarity if they were picking up her contract option, and if she could tell Marvel that she was available for whatever they were calling for her. She said she had been auditioning for 3 years for Marvel, because if you know anything about Marvel, it's that actors audition for years before they ever get a role with Marvel, if ever. It's this weird thing where what's her name? Who's the star of Two Broke Girls? What's that actress's name? Kat Dennings. So Kat Dennings talked about this, where like she had auditioned for Marvel years prior and would periodically come in and audition, and then finally they wanted her to be in something. So it's just this thing with Marvel where oftentimes actors audition over and over and over again, and for literally years before they get offered a role. So Marvel had been calling, and there was nothing Angelica Ross could do because she was held in first position with her FX contract. She was under a 7-year contract with FX. As a series regular, I could not work anywhere else without getting network approval. While working on AHS season 10, I was told I would be returning to season 11 and was put on hold for several months. During this time, Marvel called a few times asking my availability. By the time FX released me, Marvel stopped calling. Now it's been years since I have had an acting job. This is also why we're striking. Ross is a brilliant actor. She had had the chance to add her skills to either the production of an AHS season or the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It would have been a game changer. Yeah, this fucking sucks. Like, this sucks that she got fucked over because of being held up by, and now listen, this is nothing new. This is a pervasive industry problem, but it's something where she was right to call out FX and Ryan Murphy. And it's also very brave of her to do so because Ryan Murphy is one of the most powerful people in Hollywood. You've got Shonda Rhimes, Ryan Murphy, Greg Berlanti as on like the TV side of power. And they have as much power as like some CEO in Hollywood. And so to publicly post emails from Ryan Murphy and to call his ass out is really taking a risk. It was very bold of her to do so. So while she was at it, because cat's out of the bag now, she was like, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all about Emma Roberts because Emma Roberts and Kim Kardashian are starring in season 11 of American Horror Story. I bet that's going to be great. Anyway, season 11, which Ryan Murphy had said, I want to do an all-black women cast. So Angelica Ross, after sharing these series of emails between her and Ryan Murphy, goes on to talk about Emma Roberts. So here's what she talked about. She said, if I'm at the point of publicly showing receipts, you can believe I don't have any fucks left to give when it comes down to it. And I'm not even done pulling out the receipts. Ross's next subject was Murphy Muse Emma Roberts, who she says irritated almost every actor on the American Horror Story 1984 set. There have also been a lot of reports of her being so noxious on pretty much every set. Supposedly, Jamie Lee Curtis can't stand Emma Roberts because they worked together on the show Scream Queens, which is another Ryan Murphy project. And allegedly, Jamie Lee Curtis took Emma Roberts aside to tell her to stop being such an asshole to everyone. Did Pop Crave tweet about the strike? Let's see what they said. Hollywood Studios and WGA reportedly nearing an agreement to end the strike. They hope to finalize the deal tomorrow. God damn it, Pop Crave. God damn it. 7:19 p.m. Fucking Pop Crave. Son of a bitch. Okay, anyway, back to this. Folks seemed... Okay, yeah, so Jamie Lee Curtis allegedly took Emma Roberts aside and was like, Nepo baby to Nepo baby, you have to stop being such an asshole. And Emma Roberts is just one of those names that I have never heard a single good thing about her. And I have heard people talk about that she is exactly the character she plays. She is snobby. She is a snobby rich bitch. That is the vibe that she gives off. And apparently transphobic as well. So this is what Angelica said. Folks seemed like they wanted to fight her all the time because she was playing psychological games on set. I would die. I would die to have been a fly on the wall to see what the hell Emma Roberts was doing. Psychological games, I need to know. Like she was playing mind games with people. Most notably, Ross alleged that Roberts was transphobic towards her. According to the actor, there was an incident on set in which she, Roberts, and director John J. Gray were having a conversation in which Roberts semi-jokingly complained to Gray that Ross was being mean to her. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull up this because she explains she did an Instagram live because everyone was like, what is going on? She did an Instagram live to explain.
So what I can tell you is this. There were almost every actor on the set of American Horror Story 1984 was irritated. And the thing is that, so, okay, the person I'm talking about is definitely Miss ER. And yeah. So
Okay, so that's part one.
what I can tell you is,
oh my god, Twitter, I hate you so much.
and I didn't really, I saw it, like I told you, because the first thing I saw,
Somebody wrote that Snow Roach will pay.
Gwen fart dance.
Don't ban me, Twitch, okay? I'm not saying it. It was a comment.
on set was her like yelling at the director and basically trying to make him cry. Basically was like, what are you gonna do about it, John? You gonna cry? You gonna cry about it? When, John? You know, like I was like, I was like, he was just trying to tell, like, because we were trying to move scene, like she was trying to make it very clear that she was number one on the call sheet and she was the one in charge. And she,
Yeah, it's because she doesn't book anything else. She is Ryan Murphy's muse. She only does Ryan Murphy projects.
is making sure that her trailer was right outside of the sound lot. And so one of the actors, like a lot of the actors, just like folks seemed like they were just kept ready to. They wanted to fight her all the time because it was just like she was playing like psychological games on set. Like she was playing mind games with people. And so one of the actors comes up to me and was like, "Can you believe?" He's like, I mean, one of the actors comes up to me. They're like, "Can you believe that bitch?" They're like, she had the nerve to ask us what we were all making for this show. And mind you, I was not in the circle. I was not in the circle when this conversation was happening. And they were telling me that she was playing, she was smoking her cigarette. You know, she smokes her cigarette outside the trailer. And is in like, okay, well, what's everybody getting paid? And I don't think nobody was really like answering the question or whatever. And what the actor told me, I guess allegedly, right?
Miss ER is canceled.
What the actor told me is that she was like, well, as long as you're not getting paid more than $100,000 an episode. And then like kind of walked away.
Oh my god. Just I can picture this all. That's what's like.
Good.
That's the thing about it. It
Good.
is not hard to picture Emma Roberts acting this way because look at this. Wait, hold on. Do you remember this video? Like this is 2 seconds long, but do you remember this video from a month or so ago? Taylor Swift ended up in this bookstore and everyone, you know, Taylor Swift draws huge crowds, of course. And so there's a video. Emma Roberts was supposedly in the big, yes, Bill Clinton was there. Taylor Swift was there. And so Emma Roberts is leaving. Oh, wait, Taylor Swift wasn't there. It was just Bill Clinton. Okay, never mind. Okay, so it was just Bill Clinton. What a funny duo, though. Bill Clinton's in this bookstore. Emma Roberts goes to leave. And this is such a small moment, but look at her behavior here. This guy is not blocking the door frame at all. And she turns and goes, "Get out of the way." Like that, there was so much room. What is she talking about? Here, one more time. Get out of the way. So I know it seems like a small thing, but I just feel like it's part of the bigger picture of her being a bitch. Of her and we'll get into the Evan Roberts stuff or Evan Peters stuff in a moment. But I think this girl she's got fucked vibes, okay? I do not think that she is somebody who is different than all the reports on her. I think she is exactly A, like the characters that she plays, and B, exactly the way that people have described her, which is a huge bitch. Okay, so back to this. This is Angelica talking about... Fuck, why can't I ever find my stupid correct tweet? Is it this? No. This. Okay, here we go. So this is her telling the instance when Emma Roberts was being a nasty transphobe.
I'm standing in front of Emma, talking to her like this, and she's, she's in front of me, her back against the mirror. She goes, John, Angelica's being mean. And he goes, and I know she's being, she's not being for real. She's just being whatever. And John is like, okay, ladies, that's enough. Let's, get back to work. And she then looks at me and she goes, don't you mean lady? And she turns around like this and covers her mouth and goes back here, but can't see. I'm looking at her dead ass in the camera like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm standing there looking her dead ass in the damn thing, and I'm like,
she needs her ass beat.
Process the fuck she just said.
She needs her ass beat. She does. Absolutely. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Where you can just picture that. You don't have to, none of us know Emma Roberts, but just the characters we've seen her play and the few snippets of her out and about, I can absolutely picture this happening, of her being like, don't you mean lady? That type of shit. And here's the thing, guys. This is not a, oh, well, there's Emma's version, there's Angelica's version. Emma Roberts, and I don't want to give her too much credit, but Emma Roberts called Angelica when all of this got out and people were like, Emma Roberts is a nasty fucking transphobe. She called Angelica and she apologized for misgendering her. So she has acknowledged that this did happen, that she said that, and she apologized for misgendering her, which...
And I'm like, I'm standing there and she walked away. My blood is boiling.
This happened today. So Angelica released the emails on Ryan Murphy and then went and did an Instagram live and was tweeting. And then today she tweeted that Emma Roberts had called her. Here, we'll look at that after this.
Boiling. Because I'm like, if I say something, it's going to be me. That's the problem. And I know this because there was someone who spoke up about what she was doing and they got repercussions from it. Not her, they did. So when I saw that happening, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. I didn't speak to that bitch the entire time after that. So we had scenes together and I never spoke to her. She said to me, she could feel the energy coming off of me. She was like, are you okay? You haven't been talking. I'm like, mm-hmm. Because, bitch, don't play me. You've been playing mind games with everybody on the set and everybody's been waiting for the moment that you would get me.
God, I need to know more of these mind games. I need to know. Okay, so here's what Angelica wrote today. Yes, I think Cutie just went live. 1 second. Thank you. This actually is a rare instance where a celebrity does not make a tearful apology and post it on the internet. Very, very rare instance where everything is done behind the scenes. So she said, thank you, Emma Roberts, for calling and apologizing, recognizing that your behavior was not that of an ally. I will leave the line open to follow up on your desire to do better and support social justice causes with your platform. The funny thing is that even though Emma didn't make a video, she used the same playbook. You know, the fact that Angelica said this is like kind of slyly shady, but in the best way, where she goes, I will leave the line open for you to follow up on your desire to do better and support social justice causes with your platform. Because you know, Emma got on the phone and said, I am muted. I am listening. I am learning. I am going to be a better ally. I did not mean to cause you offense. I didn't mean to hurt you. I understand now why I was wrong. I am pledging to support social justice causes with my platform. I will do better. Yeah. Basically putting her on. Yes, there was no ukulele, but maybe there was. And we'll just never know. But listen, I do think that it's a good sign that a celebrity called another celebrity to apologize rather than the toxic gossip train. Wouldn't you prefer yes, of course. I just said this is a good sign. I think we should be doing more of this. I have talked at length at how video apologies are such bullshit now. I mean, they've always kind of been bullshit, but it's like, how many of these do we get every week now? And they're always the same. And so this is really surprising that Emma Roberts went and called her, but maybe it's 'cause Emma Roberts also doesn't strike me as an social media user. So maybe she didn't know that this is how people are making apologies these days. She didn't know that celebs are bringing out their ukuleles, that they're pressing play on the video camera and tearfully apologizing. She didn't know. She thought they were still doing things the old-fashioned way, which is to pick up the phone and call. So anyway, I think this is good that we have this example of someone apologizing this way. I think it was very smart of Angelica to tweet that to make sure that Emma Roberts is not let off the hook. And then she said this. Hold on. Oh, this was before Emma Roberts had apologized. Let me make something absolutely clear. I appreciate the support, but please do not joke about violence towards Emma. Joke about her being held accountable. Now that's funny. And then later Emma called to apologize. So last little bit on this is, yes, a couple of you I saw in chat mentioning, didn't Emma Roberts abuse Evan Peters? Emma Roberts was arrested for domestic violence in 2013, I think. She was arrested in 2013, yes, in Canada. Evan Peters had visible injuries on him, and the police were called. She was arrested, but he did not want to press charges. And so eventually the charges were dropped. They broke up, but then got back together. But it was really bad. Like it was pretty clear that she absolutely had done this. She had injuries, no, not that were confirmed at the time she was arrested. There was a photo, there were like photos going around of her with bruises, but it was supposedly from the set of, like, she had been filming. I think it was, I can't remember what it was, but the night that, oh my God, this is so annoying. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay, USA Today. I understand. You do not want me to see that article without showing me other articles. What I was looking for when I was kind of just quickly reading the story article, because I had heard that as well, but supposedly from the night that she was arrested for the domestic violence, he had injuries all over him. She did not. And then the charges were dropped because he did not want to press charges. So, just as a reminder, domestic violence also happens to men.
Let's go.
There's really not much more information on that. It's not like she has a history of it, but that is one piece of the Emma Roberts timeline. Tejaron, thank you for the 6 months. SNW Ski, thank you for the 5 months. Alchemy, thank you for the 5 months. Hogan, oh, sorry, I missed this. Thank you for the gifted sub to Irritated. Who else did I miss? G Buser, thank you for the prime. That TTS time. Just remember that domestic violence happens to men as well. Let's go. Over under on Eric dishing out some of, yeah, there's also like shit with her dad who is an alcoholic. He's been in treatment for he's been to rehab. Remember people being really dismissive of it, try to make excuses? I remember both. I remember people being like, Emma Roberts is a terrible person. We know this. And then other people who were being dismissive of it because there is still a stigma against men being victims of domestic violence. But anyway, that is the story of why Emma Roberts and Ryan Murphy have been, why their names have been trending. Again, this surprises me not at all about both Ryan and Emma. We started off the conversation by pointing out the fact that there are now 2 female actresses who were stars of have been stars of 2 of his biggest projects, American Horror Story and Glee, who now we know were extremely toxic, made the experiences of their black castmates awful by being just nasty little white bitches. And Ryan Murphy allowed that to happen. And basically the way things went, that you did not challenge Lea Michele or Emma Roberts because they were Ryan Murphy's girls. All right. Okay, should we hop in Discord? I just saw a TikTok that said Eric Roberts has the record for actors who's in the most movies. Is that true? Probably. I mean, that guy is in so many movies. He will take any check whatsoever. Oh, and then last little thing that I want to say, and I said this before, but just to emphasize, Emma Roberts has a career because of Julia Roberts. If you don't know this fact, Emma Roberts is the niece of Julia Roberts. She grew up in Hollywood. Her father is also an actor. Her father, Eric Roberts, who we've mentioned, is Julia's brother. This is the guy who's in literally every movie ever. But of course, Julia Roberts is much, much more famous, is a much bigger name. And so make no mistake, Emma Roberts is a NEPO baby through and through. And if you go back and look at her early acting, she is not good. Okay? Emma Roberts has a career because of her name, because of the Roberts name. So the fact that this NEPO baby has been making it hell, has been making other actresses and actors' experiences, co-stars' experiences hell. People who had to fight their way into the positions that they are in. Okay? Angelica Ross, she's not a NEPO baby. She didn't have a career given to her because she has a very famous aunt. So the fact that Emma Roberts, just coming from the family she comes from and being so privileged and lucky from the day she was born to treat people this way, we're like, you shouldn't treat people that way in the first place, but especially when you are a privileged Nepo baby like Emma Roberts, okay? Emma, I saw a tweet with Ariana, Leah, and Emma because they were all in the show Scream Queens. And they're like, I cannot imagine how hellish that set must have been. She's that one girl in the group that rolls her eyes when she hears you can't make it to the party because you have to work. She's like, ugh, just take off. Don't you have like sick days or vacation days or something? Oh, don't be such a bitch. And listen, I've said this many times. I am very grateful for a lot of Nepo babies. Okay? Very, very grateful. Laura Dern is one of my faves. Laura Dern is a Nepo baby. There are a lot of amazing Nepo babies, and I am glad that they have careers because they are so talented. Sofia Coppola as well. Yes, many, many examples. But to be a Nepo baby, I genuinely think you have even more of a responsibility to not be a fucking asshole to people on set, okay? Your privilege got you into an industry that most people won't have a chance in hell of even putting one little toe in the door. Like one little toe in Hollywood. Nope. Nepotism, privilege, cis privilege, white privilege, Hollywood is a bad combo. Yeah. And you have a responsibility to never pretend like you didn't have a huge leg up. Absolutely. I've said this about Nepo babies is that they just need to acknowledge that they have a privilege and were so lucky in the way that so many people are not, and then move on, right? No one is saying that Ben Platt is not extremely talented. I just watched the movie Theater Camp. I don't want to talk about it too much because of the strikes, but I watched it 3 times. And I've always said that Ben Platt is really, really talented because he is. Ben Platt is super talented. He's really, really fucking funny. Yes, I think Ben Platt, like as a singer, as like if you've watched Theater Camp, you know what I'm saying. And Ben he just gets his hair all twisted about anything related to him being a Nepo baby. And there was that interview that he had with God, what magazine was it? Where he had his team sit in with him, which is weird. And when a journalist asked him a question about the whole Nepo baby thing, his person on his team stepped in to be like, that's enough. Ben will not be answering that question. It's like, Ben, come on, man. It's not that we're saying you're not talented. Just acknowledge that, yes, your father is one of the biggest producers in Hollywood. He produced Legally Blonde. Like, yeah, you're a Nepo baby. That's fine. Let's move on. It's fine. Okay, I want to get this. I want to get this gaming going. I don't know if I should get into Discord. Okay. I'm
For
texting in her
resubscribing with
chat.
Prime. Tracer Eyes, thank you for the 5 gifted. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for gifting on a sub. Mallard Duck, thank you for the 3 months. I did not mean to go live and farm all these subs. This was not my intention. I was trying to make a joke. However, that joke made me a bunch of money. So thank you guys very much. That was incredibly kind. Caroline, I will call you now. I'm sorry. They were giving me money. Well, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do besides
take the money.
Clap. I didn't know what to do besides clap. To be honest, I simply didn't know.
They
Card is
were
nerd, thank you
giving
for
me
the
money
26.
and I
Drizzle
didn't know
Drippin',
what
thank
to
you for the
do.
31. Void Death, thank you for the 34. Spud, thank you for the 9. Jesus. All right, well, I guess we hit my sub goal, so time to end
Less
stream.
than 3 QT.
Take the money
I'll see
and
you guys
run.
later. Old rich people, yeah. All right, I'm gonna call Caroline now.
It's so funny
Thank
how
you
that
guys very much,
happens,
though, actually.
where
I
you
know
really don't
I
expect.
was being jokey, but Penelope.
You don't think that like
Thank you guys, very
I
very
don't know,
kind.
people will be
We're gonna game.
mad subbing to you, and then it
We're
happens.
gonna game now. Tomorrow we have a really long stream, but today we are going to game. Thank you for being.
Okay. I need to get into Discord.
Jello, do you think you could get Prezzo to sing that song and we could use
And
that
then I
as a
need to
notice? That would
switch
be the
my
dream.
Title.
The Veil, thank you for the 20 months, and James, thank you for the 41. Vix, thank you for the 2 years.
Dashboard.
Beach, thank you for. If you did not see
12 whoop.
Quandre,
Yes.
stop rating because we're gonna play games.
So if you guys don't know what's going on here, I would play games with Cutie anyway because I've been wanting to play games with friends. But one of the sub milestones on my 24-hour stream was if we hit a certain milestone, then I would game with Cutie, and it's just taken a second to be able to coordinate it. So that is what is happening right now. Is I am a woman who is true to her word.
The boys love me. I'm gonna play Played Up with Caroline. I was
And
gonna
we
say
are going
something,
to
I forgot.
do gaming.
He's live now. Oh, well, so someone tell Caroline to wait 5 minutes. I need to go do.
That's
I need
fine,
to go
'cause
do work. Real
That
quick.
will take me.
She's-
It will take
I'm
me
an hour-
about
I'm a half
5
hour late.
minutes
Someone go tell her to wait
to
5 minutes.
change
I have
my
to go talk to
stream
Prezzo really
title.
quick.
Let's go. Promises made, promises kept, folks. That's how we do it here in the Quantarage stream. Wait 5 minutes. You guys, you don't understand. It will literally take me that long to change my stream title. I'm still working on it right now. First time. See, I spelled it fist. First time playing Played Up. With. No, that's not all capitals. No. Okay. First time playing Played Up. Fist time with Cutie. Fist time playing Played Up. No, god damn it. First. Oh gosh.
UTC spin.
With Cutie Oh, I spelled that wrong. QT. I spelled that wrong again. See? This is what I mean. Here we go. Cutie Cinderella. First time playing Played Up with Cutie Cinderella. Does that sound like that's the first time I'm playing with her? Let me change that. Let me make that more clear. QT Cinderella teaches me, is teaching me to play Plate Up. Or how about gaming with Cutie? This time with Cutie. This time with Cutie is so funny. Okay. Gaming with Cutie Cinderella. Playing Plate Up. Opening a restaurant. Might as well at this point. First time playing Plate Up. Oh, I spelled that wrong. First time. stream, I destroy everyone's eardrums, so the one time.
You're on the phone with Caroline Ludwig. That was not appropriate.
Wait, what did he say about feet?
He's gonna freak his shit. He's gonna freak his shit to that.
He's gonna freak his shit to his
Caroline,
feet?
will you look at my stream?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm looking. Wait, now I have to... Oh my god, you're showing feet?
Do you think my feet always look dirty?
I mean, I actually don't know if I've ever seen the bottoms of your feet until now. They do look a little dirty, but if you're
Do you
barefoot...
think I have cankles? Be honest.
Listen, girl, from one cankle to another, okay, we own that shit.
So you
All
do
right,
think I have cankles?
We both have girthy ankles. But it's a good thing. Listen, in ancient China, that was considered desirable.
Well, good news. I'm not in ancient China, Caroline, and everyone makes fun of my freaking ankles because they're freaks of nature.
Listen, like I said, I'm a big ankled girly as well. Okay,
Caroline,
it's not
be
a bad
honest.
thing.
When are we bringing back dinner and a movie? When am I starting my third
When?
podcast?
No. Listen, I do not want to overwhelm you when I already know you are
Falling apart at the seams.
You are hanging on by nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm not about to text you and be like, hey, want to do another thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my thinking there. Listen, if it would be cozy for you, if that would make you happy to make dinner together and watch a movie, I would gladly and lovingly do so. But otherwise, I'm not putting anything else on your plate. Except for when we play Plate Up tonight. I've actually never played this game, so I don't know what happens in it.
I'm an expert at it, so you're in good hands.
Okay, good.
I'm also drinking my first bottle of water today and eating my first food.
Okay. Those are both good things.
What have you done today?
Oh, what did I do today? I took Farley to the park.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Win for Farley.
That is a win for him. Yeah, Will's in Austin, so
Yeah, he called me
single
and said
mom.
he was trying to buy Abraham Lincoln's hair.
What?
I don't know, man. He's weird. Your boyfriend's got weird kinks. I've always said it.
Oh, he is weird, but why did he call to tell you that?
Because he thought I'd want it.
Have you talked about this before?
No.
Are you like a big Abraham Lincoln stan?
Actually, a John Wilkes Booth stan.
Oh, okay. So he was being mean by buying you something that is Abraham Lincoln's.
No, because John Wilkes Booth did to Abraham Lincoln, with what I wish I could have. I wish I could have. If I was there, I'm like the Mark Wahlberg of that theater, except for actually do it. I wouldn't have stopped it. I would have helped.
I don't know what is happening, but I like it.
Thank you.
So did you tell him to buy the hair?
No, he said he couldn't afford it because he's broke. Is that true?
That is absolutely not true. He was saying he would spend $5,000 to have Adam Scott walk Farley. I don't know if you saw like the celebrity auction items that they're doing for a fundraiser.
Yeah, I saw that.
One of them is Adam Scott will walk your dog for an hour. And Will was like, oh, I'll buy that. So
Is he doing it?
I don't know. I texted him to tell him that there's only 2 days left, but maybe I don't know. I don't know how much Abraham Lincoln's hair costs. I don't know what the price of something like that is. So maybe all his money is tied up in that right now.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to get the deets on that tomorrow. I'll have to sit down.
Do you think it's mean that I asked Ludwig? I said, Ludwig, do you want to date me for 6 more months? And he said contractually, and I said, yeah. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, you didn't say forever? Do you think that was mean of him?
So you said do you want to date me for 6 more months?
Mm-hmm.
And then did you like that would be it?
Well, that's just like what I was saying because he was supposed to say, 6 more months, bitch. I'll date you forever.
Sure. But maybe he meant like, do I want to date you for the next 6 months? Yeah. Of course.
No,
But also fuck him.
thank you.
Yeah, that's the real answer. You know what? Fuck Ludwig. I don't think we say that enough.
We might. We might.
What
I
if
have
we
this
what if
thing-
we start a new podcast called Fuck Ludwig?
I think we could have a
Fuckway.
better name.
Okay, we'll workshop it.
2 girls, 1 mic. What do you think?
2 girls, 1 mic. I like it.
Oh my God, wait. Let's just do 2 girls, 1 cup, but every week it's something else in the cup.
Oh, okay. Would it be would we have it be a red Solo cup?
Yeah.
To really be authentic?
Yeah, and sometimes it'll be a surprise until the reveal at the end, and they'll be like, "Man, what are these 2 passing back and forth?"
Mm,
And they have to guess, and you guys have to guess until you get it right.
I like it. It gets the audience involved.
Mm-hmm. But the twist is that it's always shit.
Like literal shit.
Yeah.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Listen,
Perfect.
like I said, I'm down for anything. It's up to you.
Uh-huh.
It's up to whether or not you are going to die.
You're such a plum to me.
I'm a plum?
I
Like
think of you like
the
a
fruit?
like a plum. Yeah.
How so?
Because you are in the best position that you can be in your career right now. You're just like a happy, juicy plum, and I just want to hold you.
Okay. Well, I'm also very cynical, but the cynical plum doesn't have as nice of a ring to it.
It's fine. I started that way, and now I'm a prune,
A,
and I don't
A
want you to
plum and
become
a
a
prune?
prune. Yeah,
a plum and a prune.
yeah.
There's
So
another
you
podcast
don't let this
title.
world bring you down. You stay a plum.
Listen, the world brought me down for so long that this is the first time that that I'm up. I'm up, baby.
Oh my God, she's that baby.
I am. I was brought down for so many years. I was the biggest prune of all. Rock bottom, I invented that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if I told you that this chow mein I ordered with chicken has no chicken in it? Now, how do you feel about your rock bottom?
That is worse than anything I have ever experienced in my life.
I knew it.
Chow mein with it's not quite the same, but the other night I went to the grocery store. I was going to make chicken marsala for stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I got back home from the store and realized that I had not bought marsala wine nor chicken. So that was a problem. Yeah. The 2 main ingredients, it's literally called chicken marsala.
Why don't
And
you use Instacart?
I always forget about that thing. Like I'm not an app person. Like I am, but I'm not. Like I write out a grocery list.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally will write in my notebook. I'll write all the groceries that I need. And then I go to the store and I have a pen. You would think that this would have, I would have gotten the chicken and the marsala, but I was lacking that day. I just want to say. Yes, everyone's calling me a boomer, okay? Everyone's calling me a boomer, but that's how I go.
If I could be sponsored by one company besides Disney, which won't sponsor me because I say cunt too much.
I
but
actually
if
don't think you say it enough.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It would be Instacart. I use Instacart probably
Really?
every day. I love Instacart.
I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. An Instacart. Maybe that's my new thing I need to do. Because I do get stressed out going to the grocery store. I'm not good in a grocery store. I get very overwhelmed. I get very distracted. And the grocery store I go to, there's usually some crazy shit going on. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
People
that's
getting
LA.
stabbed and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I like using Instacart.
Okay. Well, maybe I
You're
look
rich.
into
You're
that
rich now. I saw your subathon.
I am so rich. I am so rich that on the night of Will's birthday, I walked up to Hassan Piker, who paid for the bar, and I said, I will give you money.
Hassan paid for the bar.
Yes.
Hassan has never bought me shit. I'm pissed.
It was before, I didn't even see you that night, by the way. I didn't even know you were there.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I was there for so long. That's crazy.
Yeah, you were there for so long, weren't you?
How did you not see me?
I have
was
no
everywhere.
idea. I bet you were there the whole night.
Dude, I was everywhere. I was bee-booping around. I like made everyone was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, cutie, you are so fun to party with. And I was like, thank you.
Dude,
Like, the whole night.
we must have just been missing each other. You know, like
Yeah.
I'd be on the left side of the room, you'd be working the right side of the room,
Yeah.
holding court.
Yeah, I had to go pee a lot. Maybe that was it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to get back to this Hassan thing because I think it's bullshit that he's never bought you anything.
Yeah.
He should
Oh,
buy you a house.
I lied. He bought me a stuffed otter.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Are you an otter fan? Because I was reading some heinous facts about otters that I wish I could take back.
Oh my God, why? What are they?
It's like really awful shit. Oh yeah, someone else
What?
just said, "Oh no, I just learned about otters." You know how like you learn about dolphins and you wish that you could unlearn that?
I don't want to unlearn that. What are you trying to unlearn? That you have options in the sea in case nothing on the land works out? I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
don't see
if
what's bad
men,
about that.
if we get tired of men, well, there's dolphins. But yeah, so there's, you know, people learn about dolphins and they go, oh wow, I wish I could take that back. I just learned about otters and I'm going through a similar thing where I wish I could have a lobotomy.
What?
I'm not even gonna say. Don't look it up. I'm not telling you because you have a
people
cute,
in chat
a cute
know.
baby. Yes, people know. People know.
They're saying not the otter thing.
Yes, yes, people know exactly what I'm
Are
talking
you
about.
talking about Doug?
No. This has nothing to do with Doug.
An animal otter, not a human.
Yeah. No, Caroline, don't tell her. I'm not telling her. I mean that
It's
sincerely.
so dark. They're saying
This is not something where I'm like, I'm not going to tell
Do they
you,
like,
and then I
eat
tell
their
you.
babies?
It's worse.
They're a bit abusive. Do they eat the
stop
heads
it.
off of
Everybody,
each other?
everybody stop. Everyone stop. Both cuties chat, my chat, nobody speak about it anymore.
Otters kill seals?
Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just go with that otters kill seals. I shouldn't have clicked on that tweet. Nobody posts the tweet. No, I know I brought it up and now I'm trying to put it back in the box. I brought it up and I'm trying to not have it be brought up anymore.
Are they out there graping seals? Be honest, are otters just metal?
Okay. Do you know necrophilia?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Yeah, so otters are into it. I think we should stop. I think we should move on to something else.
Everybody's got their thing.
Okay, so you're okay with baby otters and
I'm okay with mommy otters killing their baby otters and then giving them the ride of their life. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay, all right.
Called the circle of life.
Okay.
And
Then
it's metal as fuck.
nature is gonna nature, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I am glad that is not deterring you. Okay. Okay, vocals.
And it moves. What's the next word?
And they fucked dead otters. What?
Yeah.
That's not a line.
It happens.
Yeah. Okay. That actually, because I feel like you would take it one way or another. You'd either do this route. You'd be like, listen, circle of life, nature, okay, or be so destroyed, devastated. But
What's worse is there's humans that do it. Why are we worried about the otters? We got to do something with the humans first.
humans, yeah. Hey, you're into what you're into. We don't kink shame here on my stream.
Oh, yeah? You just otter shamed?
I did not otter shame.
Oh, yeah? You don't kink shame? Then tell me about the guy. Tell me about this guy who in Germany went on a forum and he was like, ooh, I'm looking to have you over and eat your horny body and consume it and kill you. What do you think about that? And then homeboy is like, yes, please. And then he shows up and then they cut off his penis and they eat it together. And then he kills him and he eats him. And you don't think that's a kink we should shame? I think we should shame it a little bit.
That's murder.
No, it's also kink.
You know what? The murder, okay? If somebody you want to cut off your dick and eat it with a friend, then that's what you're into. Consent is key. That is correct. Consent is always key.
On this side of the Mississippi over here, if you are into feet, armpits, murder, we're shaming you.
Okay, but
we are.
But you're fine with what's going down in the otter community.
It's a circle of life.
The circle of life, baby.
And it moves up. I don't know.
I think you need to learn one other line in that song.
I think I've gotten better at singing it though. The second time I did it.
You have just gotten so much better in singing in general.
Really?
Yes.
I hope to get the best.
The best.
Yeah, and win a Grammy.
Okay.
You think I can do it?
I think you can do it. Why not?
Because I'm not very good.
That is not true.
Oh.
That is objectively not true.
I'm a 6.
No, you're not.
I am. Stop being weird.
You're being weird.
You're being weird.
You are being weird. And a liar. You're a liar.
You're a cannibalist apologist.
Well, wait a second now. Consensual is key. That's my...
And you told me I had cankles.
I said from one bigger angled girl to another.
Forgotten.
Because you want to know what? If I was like, first of all, you don't have fucking, I don't even know what is the definition of cankles versus big ankles. But if I was like, oh, Katie, you have delicate ankles, you'd be like, you're a fucking liar.
I would.
Yeah. And I would, if you said to me, I have delicate ankles, I'd be like, you're lying. That is a lie. Like I said, genetically, bigger ankles, is more attractive. We would have been, like back in the day, we would have been sold for a lot of money. Like a lot of cattle, a lot of money. It would have cost a lot of livestock to have us as wives. Okay? So yeah, people are saying love some sturdy ankles.
Best wife.
Yes.
See, that's how Ludwig could have answered. I said, do you want to date me for 6 months? He could have been like, no, I want to marry you.
You know what? Fuck Ludwig. Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm out here shopping. Who wants to date me?
Yes.
Chat, use your Prime if you want to date me.
Yes, use your Prime if you want to.
Works every time.
55 yeah, she's going to cost 55 chickens, 55 cows, 55 goats, 55 sheeps. So you better have it. You better have it ready, and you will be paying that to me.
I'm dating someone now. I got a lot of subs, so.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
You know what? We don't need Ludwig. Okay. We don't need Ludwig. We don't need. Is his hair still green?
No, it was just spray on.
It was spray on. Okay. Well, we don't need his green sprayed on hair. We don't need his Crocs. We definitely don't need his Crocs.
He loves those.
I know.
He loves them so much.
I don't know if I've told you how I feel about Crocs, but I did kind of change my mind recently when my kitchen and bedroom started flooding, and the only shoes that kept me from wiping out were Will's Crocs. So
Yeah, Crocs are non-slips. That's how I got my
yes,
first pair of Crocs. Was in
I
the
understand
kitchen.
that. And so when your kitchen is flooding, Crocs are appropriate. But in my mind, you go to a formal event and you have Crocs on, your feet will get chopped off. That's the punishment.
You're not gonna like what he wears to the gala.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, now to be fair, the gala being themed and being rainforest themed, that is more acceptable than other formal events.
True.
Like that could be in theme. That could be in costume. Speaking of, do you have your outfit? And are you going like, just really fancy dress, or are you doing basically
I'm trying to do some Met Gala shit.
Okay.
But no, I haven't bought anything.
Okay.
There's this Oscar de la Renta dress that I'm obsessed with.
Oh.
And I'm trying to get him and his team to lend it to me because I will not buy
Yes,
it.
Oscar, hello.
Oscar, hello. Don't you
Hello?
want a size 10 repping your designer
Fuck
dress?
yes. So you've reached out.
Yeah, so we're waiting.
Okay. Let me think.
And if they say no, I'm going to wear my Streamer Awards dress and say that I am a bat.
A bat. Now, are you going to costume it up, or you're just going to be wearing?
No, I'll costume
dress?
it up.
Okay.
If I'm a bat, I'll wear like fruit earrings and like a
Cute,
like a headpiece with like bat wings.
Okay. Yeah.
And my hair will be like big pigtails. And you'll be like, "Oh, Blake Lively, is that you at the Met Gala?" And I'll be like, "No, it's me, Cutie Cinderella
I'll
at
be like,
my
oh my
gala."
gosh. I thought I saw
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. And then Ludwig will come around in his Crocs.
Yeah. And I'll be like, there he is, behind
Yeah.
Ludwig and his Crocs.
Yeah.
Okay, mod check, Oscar, dink donk. Let's get on it. I'm sure Hassan knows him or something. Just, Hassan owes you something.
Yeah.
Tell him to get on it.
I don't even know what I made Hassan, I think.
You definitely did.
If I would have never gone on his lover host,
Uh-huh.
he would have never been the size he is now.
I think everyone knows that that's true.
Yes. I
You know?
think so. Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone could say that you did not make Hassan. And so I think that actually entitles you legally
To have him buy me a $5,000 dress for a
Yeah.
charity gala.
You are legally entitled to a portion of his revenue. I mean, you partly own his house.
I will soon once the Furion set is built in it.
Okay.
Which
Cutie's
that's
Cutie's the only reason I watch Fear and Will. Yeah. Watch for Cutie. I gotta be
Why-
honest.
What?
There are times when Will says, like, ask me something,
Uh-huh.
and I try to listen to the podcast episodes, but
Yeah.
it doesn't happen all the time, and so
It's not for me.
I
I'll be
pretend.
honest.
Yeah, I pretend a lot that I know what he's talking. Like I don't know what he's talking about a lot of times because I didn't.
He'll be like,
listen.
"Oh, did you see like
Yeah.
what?"
He'd be
Yeah.
like, he was like, oh, it was so funny when we were talking about this. I was like, yes,
Like, "Oh my god, yes."
yes, that was.
Can
awesome.
I drop? I shouldn't drop this tea. I should save it for
Well, now you have to drop it.
wine about it.
Can you drop a teaser and then that'll get people to listen to Whine About It?
Yeah. For the record, everyone in this situation, innocent. I'm not here to say someone wasn't innocent. But as soon as the episode ended and Tana left, Tana, such a nice person. Genuinely. She was
Okay.
so sweet. She was even like, add me on Instagram so we can collab. And I was like, what the heck?
What the?
You're so famous.
I'm trying
She
to think of
has,
like
like-
what you guys would collab on.
On Wine About It, obviously.
Okay.
She'll love to come on my 100K view podcast.
She
It
would
is
be
worth
so
her
lucky.
time. She would be so lucky. And she left, and I sat there and I was like, are we nervous that commentators are going to think that Tana and Hassan were flirting the whole time? Because they weren't, but they were just like talking to each other, and that's what happens when men and women talk to each other. And
Right, there's
Austin
an
and I were
automatic
just like
assumption.
kind of
Yes.
zoned out. And all the boys in the room were like, no, people would never think that. Like, shut up, cutie. Go to the fucking comments.
Yeah. First of
All
all,
the comments are like, and I was like, I told you so. I told you.
dude, why would Hassan especially, who knows
Men never believe women.
but he also knows like how fucking psycho people are on the internet.
Yeah.
I have people who come into my stream and accuse me of like flirting with Hassan in front of Will, or like flirting with whoever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they of course, man and woman. Oh,
Yeah.
something's going on there. Oh, did you see the way that they looked at each other?
Yeah.
I
And, like,
cannot believe that Austin and Hassan would not think that people would say things.
well, I think Austin was oblivious to what I was saying and was just nodding his head in general.
Sure.
But Marsh and oh yeah, there's that one chatter. Did you ever hear about that one weird chatter? There was a chatter that was obsessed with the idea that Will and I were having an affair.
Oh, yes. You and Will, and then also Will and Brooke AB.
Really?
Yeah, Will is having affairs with everyone.
That sucks.
So many.
I wish it was like at least like I wish he was having an affair with at least like freaking Amaranth or Pokey or Valkyrie.
I
So we
know,
could get the
like,
trickle down, you
I
know?
know. Why can't there be psychos
Why
who
can't
think
it-
that Will is having an affair with Pokimane?
Or like Madison Beer.
Because I would totally say that was true. I would make all the
Yeah.
counts and be like, yes, that is
That'd
going
be so
on.
good. That'd be so beneficial to your career.
I know. God
he's
damn
so
it.
selfish for not having an affair with them,
So
actually.
annoying. Or like that people aren't psycho enough to have started those rumors.
Ugh. Idiots.
Idiots.
No trickle down? Yeah. It's like I'm having an affair with Squeaks too.
Oh.
And I'm like, he stole all my audience. That's no trickle. I can't get any trickle down from that.
had an affair and then he robbed you out of house and home.
Yeah. What do you do? You're someone that people bring up like, okay, pop culture. They'll come to you. They'll be like, what did you think about Meryl Streep spitting her gum on the street? How do you respond to that?
Oh, Meryl Streep, biggest bitch out there. I'm just kidding.
Really?
No, like I just talked about the Emma Roberts situation.
How do you care?
Because I love pop culture and I love entertainment. Like that is my shit. I think I'm just
depressed. Like I love Taylor Swift,
you care
right?
about Taylor Swift shit? Okay, come on.
I
The
know.
photo. Okay, hold on. The photo of Taylor Swift and Sophie Turner.
And people came in all night and they said, "Cutie, what do you think about Taylor being out with Sophie?" And what do I say? I think it looked like fun.
No, it's not like that. It's you talking about, you know, why it's funny, the meaning behind it, that Taylor Swift dated Joe Jonas and that, you know, there was drama there and Sophie
That's
Turner.
what I'm
and
supposed
obviously,
to do.
Well, if you want to talk about something like that, like a pop culture moment like that, you don't just go, "Oh yeah, I like that." Like if you want to have a take around, if you want to build, you know, into a story, then you got to add all those pieces.
See, I have forgotten how to have takes because I'm just simply too tired.
But
for
also,
them.
you don't have to have takes on those things. It's just that, like, my
I feel like I have to
thing-
fake takes.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, sometimes I have to force myself to have a take on something. Like I'll research something or just think about what my take is because I know I'll be asked about it. And I'll be honest sometimes too and be like, I don't really care about this story, or I don't care about these people, or I just really, it's not interesting to me. And then there'll be something else that I sink my teeth into.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that's how I cover stuff. And that's also my shit though. Like if that's not your, you know, if you don't care about pop culture, then
shit.
Yes, you do. What are you talking
No, I
about?
don't. Ask me something you think I care about.
Do you mean like when you do a desktop stream, you have you don't
Right now, say something to me. You're a chatter.
Okay, fine. What is your did you see the Emma Roberts and Ryan Murphy situation on Twitter with the actress Angelica Ross, who accused Emma Roberts of being transphobic?
Yeah, Emma Roberts is cringe for that.
Okay. Okay.
See,
There
I
you go.
can't survive in this industry.
No,
I
but
can't
that's
make
like
it.
that's one thing. That's one thing. Okay, then cutie LOL, Aiden Ross is gonna have Kim Jong-un on his stream?
I think he's cringe for that.
Okay. Everyone, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, so he's cringe for that. Okay. What about okay, here's what I do, all right? When I'm looking through the news today, I go through Google News, I go through YouTube, I look at all the different news stories, and I look to see what's interesting to me. What if you just try that as an exercise? You went through and you're like, oh, that story's interesting. That story's interesting. Oh, that seems like something I want to look into. Okay, so here's another example. There's a picture today that Ben Schwartz, the comedian, posted of him recreating Billy Crystal in When Harry Met Sally, when Billy Crystal is wearing that sweater that everybody loves him in When Harry Met Sally, and Ben Schwartz creates the photo. And so everyone was talking about it because Ben Schwartz did not come close to recreating the absolute juice in the sauce that Billy Crystal had in that movie. But also, the sweater itself was of a significantly and obviously lower quality. So that could then spark a conversation about how our clothes have gotten shittier. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I was going to talk about that story tonight, maybe. And I was going to turn it into a conversation about how the quality of our clothes have declined, how everything is fucking falling apart, how I have clothes of my mom's from 20 years ago that are better quality than something that I buy today. So you see what I'm saying? Where you kind of gotta, you figure out like how, but that's only if you want to do that. Like
yeah,
if you want to, yeah.
I think Ben Schwartz. I think he's kind of cringe.
I hate you. He's kind of cringe for that.
I don't know if my brain broke, but I used to be able to hold long conversations and now I can't.
Yes, because you've been a streamer for too long. This breaks you. I've already felt that after 1 year.
My plum. You stay a plum forever. You hear
I'm
me?
trying, and my prune. I want to give you. I want to give you some plumness.
Give me some juice.
I'll squeeze some of my juice onto you.
It's long COVID. I've got long COVID. It's the vaccine. The vaccine did this to me.
There you go. You can talk about that.
I think the vaccine's
go
cringe.
After that. The vaccine is cringe. Long COVID is cringe. There. That could be, you could become an anti-vax streamer.
That'd be so cool for me.
Yeah, there is so much there too. There's a lot of people who have made careers, who are making a lot of money from doing that exact same thing.
We could have a podcast where you talk. I've been looking, you know me, I've been looking to quit Fearand.
Yes. Fuck that podcast.
We talk, you tell me lots of things, and I let you know if they're cringe or not.
Okay. I'll go into detail. I'll spend like 10 minutes explaining something, and you just go cringe or not cringe.
Yeah. I like it.
At the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. We'll test it out as a show.
And the podcast is called 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. It's perfect. I like
we'll
it.
do it
It's
live.
in the movie.
Live once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Cringe. Is it cringe or not? Featuring 2 girls in 1 club. Okay.
I like the idea that like we know where streamers live. If we just showed up to a new streamer's house every week and filmed our podcast there, and they came out and we're like, "What the fuck is going on?" We were just there. Like, can you
let's
imagine?
dox their house once a week.
We don't dox. Like we keep it secret. But like, how funny that they have no idea that we're filming
Why don't we
podcast
just
at their house.
steal their clothes and wear their clothes each week?
Okay, now you're really cooking.
Because
Now
I
you're
do
really cooking.
I do that anyway, but now it would be funny.
2 girls, 1 break-in.
Yeah.
That would be great. Like if we break into people's houses and then film the podcast from there
Yeah.
and steal their clothes.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Okay, we've cooked up a lot of good stuff here.
I'm gonna need you to grow your YouTube first.
I know it's hard. I just got on YouTube.
You
There's
said that
there's
like
too
such
many
a
things.
75-year-old.
I know, but there's too many things. They've been telling me I need to be on TikTok. I can't.
Just hire people. What are you talking about?
I have finally hired someone to do the YouTube for me. So that's happening. It's that, but like, one thing at a time.
No.
Yes.
No, Caroline. We're gonna have a meeting, and I have a personal assistant you can hire right now, and they can get your YouTube set up. They can get your TikTok set up. They can get everything set up for you.
Do I want those things?
Yes.
Do I really? Isn't TikTok
Passive income?
dead?
Yes. No, it's passive income.
Passive income? What? I didn't think people made money on TikTok.
Dude, so much money on TikTok. It's insane. Like, actually insane.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's stupid. You
Okay.
got to make the money before they figure it out.
Oh, I see. See, I'm always kind of late to the game. I'm always the last person to get to the party when the party has ended.
I'm here to try to help. Maybe that's why I didn't see you at Will's party.
Oh, right, because you were there the whole time.
Oh my God, I'm selling a course. I'm selling a course on how to become social network star.
Okay.
And you can buy in now at a low price. And for every person that you sell it to, you could sign them up and they can also sell it. And then you get a cut of what they sell. And also I get a cut of everything you sell. Does that make sense?
By who?
It's honestly a steal and you'll make so much passive income. Have you heard of CDs?
Like
have you heard of
CD
money
ROM?
market accounts?
A CD-ROM? Like a CD
have
that
a
you would
Roth
put in a
IRA?
Walkman?
You don't need any of those things if you just do this. Have you heard of landlords? You don't need that kind of passive income when you've got me around.
Okay. Fuck landlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're nice.
Fuck them. Always.
Okay. Never mind.
Landlords are, finish the sentence. Landlords are
my dad's a landlord.
cringe.
That's why I said it. Oh.
Still, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the take.
I'm not going to tell him you said that.
That's the take.
I'm not telling him.
Because they either have to be cringe or not cringe.
I think
That's
you're
the
jealous
answer.
that you don't have a house.
Oh, you know what?
I think you're just jealous of my dad.
You're right.
I
am, because I don't have a house.
You idiot.
I have always hated your dad.
My dad,
but it's a personal thing.
My dad's a farmer, landscaper, landlord. He's a single mom that works 3 jobs.
He's a farmer, landscaper, and landlord.
I don't think he's a good landlord because he's working so many other jobs.
Well, no one's a good landlord.
Well, he is.
Oh, okay. So now he is a good landlord? Which one is
asshole.
it? Which one?
He's good.
All right, this podcast idea is going to fall apart. Okay. All right.
Not cringe.
already-
My dad's not cringe.
It's already. Yes,
He's the
Cutie owns a
first-
house. Yes, she does. Okay.
I do. I actually do.
Yes,
I
only
own
one of
many.
us in the two of us here. One of us does not own a house.
I own so many. I own like 4, and I rent them out for quadruple the cost as passive income ethically.
Do you think
Because honestly, some people buying a house is like a burden, and I'm just alleviating them of that burden.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
When people, especially when people can't afford to pay their mortgage.
You
and
know,
it's
that's when you
swoop
should
in.
raise it, because that means
You swoop
you raise your
in.
mortgage when they can't pay it.
Yes, and then you say if you can't pay, then I am taking possession of the house.
I'll find someone who can every time.
Yes. Listen, you're a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think I got here?
You got here from being once upon a time a plum
I
to
was
now
a plum.
prune.
I'm
To
dehydrated
now
prune.
a prune. A prune
And I've
who
only
just
got
needs
1 cup.
A prune with only 1 cup, who just needs some. Just needs some lovin'. Just needs a little squeeze. Cutie and the
Well-
giant prune.
Let's play this video game, huh? Whoa.
Oh, I thought we were doing that.
You haven't played.
I thought that's what this was. This isn't played
No.
up? Okay. Well,
Are you scared? Are you scared of Plate Up?
I'm not. Yes. Okay, I'm not
Oh.
scared. I am just.
You're the one that you put it on. You put on your sub goal. You said games with Cutie. You didn't have to do games.
Because a lot of people have been in my community asking for us to play games together, which is a fabulous idea, and I would have wanted to do that in the first place. And I decided I need to play more games with friends.
Did you tell your community to stop being cringe to me?
They community. Listen, it's,
Entourage, stopping the cuntourage.
hey, now wait a minute. Only I can call my
Hey.
community that.
Hey, that's not nice.
Well, hey, wait
we
a
have
second.
we have the biggest overlap in audience right now. Did you see that on your dashboard?
Do we? How do you see that? I didn't.
You'll learn that in my first course.
I am signing up for your course.
Thank you. I don't have time to teach it.
Okay.
But I'll hire someone.
Yeah. Just allocate the work. Take all the money, most of the money, and allocate the work. That's how CEOs do it.
That's how I want to do it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't find any workers worth a dime out here these days.
So lazy. Nobody wants to get off their asses
No
and
one
work.
wants
Kim
to work.
Kardashian
Everyone
was
wants
right.
to be a fucking influencer.
People don't want to get off their asses and work.
Yeah.
You know what? Out here asking for health care.
And that's cringe.
That is the most cringe of all the things that we have mentioned this evening. Top she, more like top QT.
Yeah.
That's right.
Tell him. Someone call my niece and let her know that I'm a woman in business she can look up to one day.
That's right.
You know what good I've done for this industry?
Is it rhetorical or are you asking me?
I'm asking.
Do I know
If
what
you
good
know.
you've done for this industry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've stood up to socialists.
Yes.
I've stood up to deepfake porn. I've stood up to swatters.
Yep.
And I've lost to all 3. But I did leave a dent in them, you know? I
But
did a
you
good-
stood up.
And then I sat back down where I belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did stand up at one point.
Yeah. I made the internet safer.
You know what? Chat, let's get applause. Let's get applause in the chat for Cutie. Cutie Cinderella.
How old are you? They're called Drakes, idiot.
I don't call them Drakes because that's stupid. What is a Drake? Like
That's
Drake,
cringe.
like Drake the artist? I'm not a fan.
Oh, let's get some Drakes in chat. Did that work?
What?
More?
So
Did you
Drake
get
is
more
the
Drakes than claps?
association. Yes, people are draking
That's
now.
what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought they'd be draking.
You know that I can't even see them because I can't see the emotes. So all I see is the word
Embarrassing.
Drake. That better be in that fucking course of yours
It
because
is.
I've
It's in
tried
that
to fix
course.
this shit.
It's in my course.
Okay, because I need someone to do it.
Does Farley like, dude? I'm telling you, hire. So how you're rich now?
Listen, girl, I'm not that rich. But wait, you want me to
I know.
hire someone to get my emotes?
Do you know that when my personal assistant was in the swing of things, once a week they would come to my computer and make sure all my chats were correct, all my emotes were added, they would make sure my games were downloaded correctly, they'd add mod packs where needed. They did so they'd make sure my cords were managed. It was amazing.
I do have an assistant named Will Neff.
He's dog shit.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
He can't even get Abraham Lincoln's hair.
Hey, you don't know that. You
Yeah,
don't
I
know
do.
you don't know the follow through on that. It might be en route as we speak. Okay. Wait, when's your birthday? I was gonna say maybe it's a little old birthday gift.
Hi, I'm streaming. I had a question for you real quick.
Yeah. Is it about Abraham Lincoln's hair?
Oh
Did
my
you get
God.
it?
No.
Okay.
I'm still here though.
Okay. Just curious if you cared or not.
Do you want the hair? You have to with your words say, Will, I want that hair.
What are the other options?
There's like a sword from the
That's pretty good.
Civil War.
Okay, I like
don't know
that.
how- We can go to their hobby
What
shop
side
tomorrow
was
and
what
look at
side
more-
was the
'cause
sword?
Apparently, there's a whole army of like collectible shit.
If the sword killed the racists, I want that one.
Okay, well, there is a vampire killing kit.
I would like that.
Yeah. All right, Sierra and I are gonna go do the actual hobby store tomorrow. Take a picture of this year.
Okay.
And we're gonna go find something very collectible.
Thank you.
Are you sure it's his hair and not his pubes?
Anything else you want to ask?
Is there any chance you could get Abraham Lincoln's pubes?
They don't say where the hair is from, so there's a chance that is Abraham Lincoln's pubes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
So you're saying you want the hair?
Yeah. If
Okay.
if you can get a good deal on it.
All right, I'm gonna track it down.
Okay, thank you.
All right, awesome.
Goodbye. He didn't tell me he loved me when he got off the call.
Yeah, that's I will be speaking with him about that. I've already made a note. Men, what's wrong with them? It's
What are they good
so
for?
simple. What are they good for? Okay, so let me open up this game.
Okay.
It's gonna be. This is always the fun part of me opening up.
Will you go
a
to the
game.
spa day with me?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you wanted to do it alone, but I was gonna
I don't
offer
wanna
to go with you.
I do everything alone. I don't want to do one more thing in my life
I
alone.
would so
I'm
happily go with
incorrigibly
you.
lonely.
Yes, thank you for asking. I will go. Did you look
I
at the
actually wanna
places that
go
I sent
alone.
you? Now you want to go. I'm like, I would love to go. You're like, actually, I'm going to go alone.
Actually, your willingness turned me off a little bit.
Actually, you were a little too.
Yeah.
You were a little too excited. It was
I
cringe.
It was cringe. I looked at the one. I looked at one of them and it was like the Beverly Hills one. They have like massages, facials, and then it just said body work. And I was like, what does body work mean? Like, I'll do that.
Body work.
And it has I'm just gonna read it and someone tell me how this makes sense. I'm like, what is this? Okay.
Oh.
What?
Wait,
happened? Wait.
sorry. The game just started playing really loud music.
Oh yeah, it does that.
Okay, read it.
Okay, it's loading. I kind of have bad service. We're on a budget over here. So.
Oh, at your big house? Spent all the money on the house at the Wi-Fi.
One
to
of
get the
my
cheap
4
one.
big houses.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, so you click book day and then it's like view services. Okay, so there's massages and then body treatments is what it's called.
Body
treatments.
treatments.
It says for $1,000, guys. 120-minute Beverly Wilshire
Cole, thank you for the
signature
7
body.
months.
That is the description. It says, you are unique and so are we. That is why we created the Beverly Wilshire signature body treatment, a first of its kind in the spa industry. Mostly, bodywork treatment is completely customized to your needs, skin tone, and liking, as well as personality and specialty of the spa therapist. Upon booking with the spa's receptionist, we will inquire as to the desired results. Is that not just like calling and asking if you want a hand job or what? What is that?
It's a fancy way of doing it, and I think we should sign up.
What do you mean?
What?
What is it?
It's working your body, which is stressed and tense, and
Is it a
needs to be worked.
massage?
Yeah, it's just like fancy language.
For $1,000, massage for $1,000.
Okay, but it's like it's a whole thing. When I sent it to you, I said this is like bougie. They do like all these little things.
If they shave my legs, I'm in.
Listen, when I get massages, I go to the Thai place. It charges me like $60 a massage, okay? But you want a bougie day spa. So the first place I sent you, they have like, it's a whole package thing. And then
no, it's not, because then it says upgrade your service. You can add an eye mask or a hair treatment or a cellulite serum or hot stones. And I'm like, how is that shit not included in the $1,000 body work?
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. But it is
That's
Beverly
crazy.
Hills. It is Beverly Hills.
Does it come with lunch?
No
way. It's
probably
only
not.
120 minutes.
However, the second one I sent you, it does.
Come with lunch?
Now, the second one I sent you, after you finish your massage and stuff, they bring you sushi.
I don't like sushi.
God damn it. That is right. You don't like foods that touch. Okay. So what I'm thinking is the third one.
Okay.
And I think it looks really pretty. It's by the ocean. It feels more like a staycation. What are you going to say?
I'm reading it.
Okay. It looked like you made a face of like.
That's my reading face, asshole.
That's your reading face. We got to work on that.
Makes me unapproachable.
Yeah. Do people not know that you don't like foods that touch?
I don't like sauces mostly, but I don't like my food touching.
Yeah. Listen, those are only 3 options that I sent of like bougie places my friends sent me.
I clicked on it and the website doesn't work on that last one.
Okay.
So I think they're out of business.
They're definitely not.
I mean, I'll go try this $1,000 spa, but I hope there's like dead otters fucking on top of me or something to make it worth it.
Yes, except that is an upgrade.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it's an option.
It's crazy to charge $1,000 for a spa and then say, here's a $50 collagen mask upgrade. Bitch, just make it cost $1,050. No one like.
But maybe
add the mask.
Maybe people don't want it. I don't know.
Piss me off.
Listen, or I take you. This would actually be your nightmare. Have you ever been to a Korean day spa?
Dude, the Wii Spa where they make you get naked, I would walk in there and I would quite literally kill myself.
Will did not tell me what they were like the first time. He goes, oh yeah, I booked us at a day spa. It's going to be really nice. We're getting massages. I show up, it's Wii Spa, okay? Where for the massage, they throw you on the table like you're a slab of meat. They scrub you down till you're raw. They throw a bucket of water over you as your like raw skin is tingling. and then basically just put you out with everybody else like you're
they
cattle.
throw you out with the cattle. Yeah.
Yes.
And you're all naked and you're just like
Yes,
staring
you're
at each
just
other's
like-
pubes. You're like, did she shave or did she not? I didn't know nipple hair got that long. All of these things. It's crazy.
So many old naked bodies.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and so Will decided not to tell me, and then afterwards when we met up in the co-ed area, I was like, okay. That's not what I thought it would be. Didn't hate it, I guess. I feel like a baby's
I would
bottom
hate
now.
that.
Okay, during it was awful, but then afterwards, like my skin felt like a baby's bottom. It had been completely scrubbed. Of
I believe that.
All the shit.
I can't walk around naked with people.
Yes, that is something you have
don't wanna
to
do
do
that.
at a place
Yeah.
like that. Everyone, I remember opening the doors, and this is before I fully knew what the vibe was here. I opened the doors, I walked in, and there were 100 naked bodies right in front of my eyes, and I went, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then I just chucked the towel and joined in.
And you joined them.
Got into a pool awkwardly.
Did you talk to anybody?
Oh, God, no. Oh, no. And then the lady came out and she yelled my number. It was time for,
Then
my
you
skin to be
waddled
rubbed
out.
raw. Uh-huh. Then you waddle over where, you're in a room and everyone's laying on a slab, getting skin scrubbed off. Very, very exciting. Yeah. So I already know that that's not going to be your place.
Yeah, it's not
So
for me.
we will listen, we'll look into the options I sent you. I would like to call that third place because I do think that seems really nice. It's by the ocean, there's a pool, there's like golfing and stuff, whatever. Even if you don't do those things, there's a lot of options. So we'll look into those, and if those don't work, then I will continue to text my,
And we just
my
give
bougie
up.
friends. Then we just quit and become even more brain broken streamers.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up this game now. Do you have your game open?
Oh, we need to be friends on Steam. Will you send me your Steam code?
Oh God, how do I find that?
Oh God, she's a boomer.
Profile?
To
Profile. No. Steam.
you click on your name. So you know how like at the top of Steam it says store, library, community, and then it has like your name.
Yes, I clicked on that.
You click on that, and then it should just have like a number, your friend code, and it's like long.
Okay. Friends? Okay, I can search you. I didn't even know that people like hang out on Steam. Okay, add a friend.
There you go.
Here, I got it. I got my code.
Give me that number. Don't show chat.
Yeah, I've been known to do things like that. Okay. I just sent it to you.
Send invite. I sent you a friend request, so it should pop up.
Pending
and then
invite. Okay. I accepted.
Huge. Okay. So now open up Played Up.
Open up Played Up. So you played a lot of this?
Oh yeah, I'm a bit of an expert.
Okay.
It's a good group game.
Why is the game
could
always so loud right when you
We
open?
could even see what Myung is doing. She might want to play with us.
No, I heard everyone was saying she's very what was the word? Cracked at it.
She is really cracked. So maybe this can be the intro, and then next time she can play
I don't
with
know
us.
if it's good to have someone who's super cracked with someone who is whatever the opposite of cracked would be.
That's sober.
Okay. I gotta be able to turn this fucking music down. Press AP. Options.
Are you using a controller?
I don't know. Should I?
If you have one, you should. It's way easier.
Everybody always says that, but is it really?
I promise.
Okay.
This one's fucked on keyboard.
Okay, hold on.
Invite only. Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite.
Okay, I'm plugging this in. Okay. How do you know like what volume to put the things at? Like, do you turn your music off?
No, I lower it until chat says good.
Okay. Chat, is that good? King Thayer, thank you for the gifted sub. Also, sorry, I know I missed some of you guys. Who'd I miss? Perdido, thank you for the 3 months. Xmontu, thank you for the 6. A little louder, perhaps? Okay. Could be a little... Okay. I'm being told louder and lower. Louder
Trust
and
a mod. I would trust a mod.
and lower. This music is the worst. I can't hear anything. I'm deaf. Well, that's because you're over the age of 30, Jaina. All right. I'm gonna have it lower because I think it's fuck the music. Okay, now where do I go to get
Okay, did you see my friend request pop up?
in? Yes.
Okay, so
Play
you're
this
gonna
game.
accept that.
Okay. Okay, so I have to pull this on the screen. Hold on. Game capture. Okay, played up. Let's get it going. Okay, I have my... Okay, oh shoot. Oh boy. How do, oh, okay. Boy. Hold A/P to join.
Yeah, so on your so since you have a controller now, you'll hold A.
I don't have A. I have a triangle.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Then it should be
X.
the square. X. It should be the X.
Okay, I'm holding X and not doing shit. This controller is very suspect. Okay, that does. Oh, maybe I just have to go in the game. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, I'm in.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
in. Hello.
All right, now wander around. See us go. Hello?
Okay. All right. Hold on. There we go. You're the circle. Okay, I am.
I'm the red person.
Oh, there
There
I
you
go. There I go.
Okay. So down here, we can either at our restaurant make steaks, burgers, coffee, turkey, fish, or salad.
Okay.
Which one do you like?
Let's make a burger.
Okay. So pick up that burger, and then you're gonna go place it on menu.
Okay. What is the object of this game?
Did you ever play Diner Dash?
No.
Oh, okay. Have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Yes.
There you go. That's what we're doing.
Okay. So we're making food and serving it to customers. And then
mhm.
crying in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Because cold tears feel better than other tears.
Yeah.
Chat, what's my seed? That Myung uses?
And we do this together?
Yeah. So do you want to be the cook or do you want to be the server?
Oh, I will serve.
Okay. Okay, come in here. We're gonna stand here. Do I even have anything good to take with us, chat? I don't think I do. Why do I never get anything good in here, chat? Oh, maybe I'll take this with us.
Should I be taking things?
No.
Okay. I'm just...
There's so many fire sirens outside. Nothing good. Okay.
Okay, stand here.
Holy shit.
Yes, you
I
do,
am
Queen. You
desperate.
always serve. Thank you, everyone. I always serve. Okay.
All right. I'm just like, yeah, we're just like the bear from the hit show The Bear.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay.
chef.
So to begin with, it's going to take a lot of learning, but that's okay. So essentially, you are going as server, you're in charge of serving food and
Okay.
also washing dishes because we don't have a dishwasher. And I'm the chef.
I have to wash dishes as well.
Yeah, and I'm too pretty to do it.
Yes, that is true.
So what's going to happen is here's your plates. And when you actually, we should probably do plates here and dishwasher here so that you can wash and put your plate back. Trying to give you the smallest footprint because you're going to be serving from here. See that?
From
Like,
here. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'm going to come move these tables. So then... We'll start with just like... There's only like a few groups coming. So I'm just going to start with like very little tables for you to learn the first time. So we're only going to have two. That's kind of ballsy. All right, you're going to just have to do diagonal. You'll be fine.
I'm just walking around trying to look busy even though I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, that'll be the first little bit because it's really hard to like learn this game as a first timer.
Okay.
So I'll kind of do the setup, but then once we're like in it, you'll be twerking. Okay. Why am I going so far away? It's gonna make a lot more sense in a second. We're gonna do a practice round so you can learn. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna do a practice round. Push X.
X.
Okay, so the cats are gonna come in order. Oh, we need to move that.
Oh! The putty cats!
So I'm gonna make a burger. And while the burger's cooking, see, this means that they're ready to order. Once you take their order, but remember, we never want that patience to run out. So if we don't have burgers ready, then it's not smart to take their order yet.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's better to like stall a little bit.
Sure.
Like a normal restaurant.
Yes. How will I know when a burger's ready?
I'll say order up and it'll be right here.
Okay.
Okay, so now go over to the cats. You could do it through here.
Oh, okay. And
So you don't have to leave the kitchen. I sneezed.
how do I take their order?
So you're gonna push X on them.
Hello?
Maybe not
Oh.
X. Maybe try another button.
Okay, what's that?
That button. So they said that they want 2 burgers.
Okay.
So you're gonna come in here. And you're gonna pick up a burger. And then... But the issue, this is the trickiest part, is once you see how long that patient thing takes to go down?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we have some time to stall. But once you give one a burger, that shit starts running.
Oh.
So you have to yeah, so you never want to serve until we have them both ready.
Okay, I see. Because they'll get
And-
pissed.
Yeah, they'll get pissed. And now you grab that plate.
Okay, people are saying this is loud. Hold on. I'll turn it down.
Okay, that's fine.
Effects. Turn it down one more. Okay.
Now you grab that plate.
Grab the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, do I have to go out there to grab the plate?
Nope. The same button that you used to serve it.
Okay. Oh,
There you go. But you're gonna then take the plate over to the dishwasher.
gotta wash the dishes.
And then you interact with it. And then you pick it back up and you put it in this rack.
Okay, and then here we go.
Done.
Okay, all right. High five.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
Oh,
Put that burger down.
I'm sorry. I tried to high five you.
No stealing from the kitchen.
When's a
All right.
cigarette? When's a cigarette break?
Push.
When's our smoke break?
Push your it's your triangle, I believe, right, chat?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Now we're gonna do the real thing.
Oh, that was fake.
Yeah. Actually, it might be easier to have something there. So then you can just run against it. Yeah, when you're having a hard time getting diagonals, you can kind of just run
Okay.
against the wall. I'll do one there too. There you go.
Oh.
And if there's gets a line outside, people won't come in if there's not a clean table. So sometimes if you don't have time to like clean the tables, it's better to just grab the dirty dish and like set it somewhere.
Okay.
Instead of like, you know, losing the game.
Got it.
All right. Triangle again.
Triangle.
Okay. So
It's
I just
raining
start
now.
Cooking. Yeah, it's just a rainy day.
Well, the good thing is that we're a burger restaurant, so we're only serving burgers.
Yeah, it is a good. But the game does get harder, and we will serve other things. And potentially, eventually, you lose. So that guy over there is ready.
Okay. Bonjour, monsieur.
Other side.
Oh, okay.
There's a wall. There you go.
Okay, he wants a burger. So I'm going to give him...
There you go. And now there's 2 more
Yay.
people that are ready.
Yay! Hello. 2 burgers coming right up. Gosh, they eat so fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me clear this plate.
There you go.
Wash, wash, wash. Boom. I am getting the hang of this. Okay. Now I gotta take... Oh! Oh! Okay. These people... Hello? 2 burgers coming up. All right. This probably gets pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, it can get a little wild. I'll admit. Okay, now you wash that one while I
Okay.
make a burger, because we don't have a burger for them.
Okay.
You just wash for a second, get all the plates washed.
We should order some more plates.
Yeah, we can do that eventually.
Once we have some more money.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take their order. Hello, hello. Okay, 2 burgers coming up.
And sometimes when you take their order, if we already have it ready, you can just take a burger with you.
Oh,
You know?
yes.
Give it to them right away. Oh, I messed you up.
It's okay.
But we beat our first day, and we made 27
Oh my
bucks.
gosh, we made 27
That's pretty good.
coins.
Yeah.
Oh, we are so rich.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay,
Wow,
so
we
now-
should go to the strip club.
You got no. You got to put that sink back.
Oh,
You picked it up.
why did I pick it up?
I don't know. It was very inappropriate of you. Though.
I'm so sorry. I was thinking about strippers.
Okay.
Okay,
So
more-
I'll
more
get us
plate
more
washing.
plates
Okay.
because of that. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do? So this is our cabinet. Oh, we don't have a research desk, do we? Wait, we didn't get a research desk? Oh, that's wild.
A research desk?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
We doing research on burgers?
No, so we take these blueprints and we put them in this cabinet, and when we do a research desk, it upgrades them. So I just got a sink because I was trying to upgrade it to a dishwasher for you, but we don't have a research desk, so we just have to go again and hope for a better day tomorrow. You know?
Can we get a sign like from the bear that says every second counts?
No.
Okay.
But
Thank you,
good
chef.
question. You're welcome.
Also, I was really bad at calling you chef. I'm gonna be better.
I appreciate that you are taking accountability.
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
All right, you push what button is it, chat?
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay. All right. So start making burgers, TBH.
Okay. Got our first customers in. Oh my gosh. All right.
First meat of the day.
Oh! Here is your burger. Merci beaucoup.
Nice.
Wow, you are
Nice.
cooking it up. Thank you, chef. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, you are okay. I gotta be faster. Here we go.
No, it's
Burgers
okay. You're doing
coming up.
great. Oops, I burned one. It's okay. It happens.
Eating so fast. What are we, McDonald's? Dirty plate.
Plates are really annoying.
So annoying.
I'm gonna make us some more money. Calling the hotline. Bring
Yeah?
another customer. Yeah. Cause like we're cruising, you know. Cruising for.
We're ready
cruise,
for
like
some
my
more?
dad used to say to me.
Why did this person eat? Oh. I see. What'd your dad used to say to you? Your landlord dad?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
What's going on over
There you go.
Look at that service. Look
another
at that
successful
service. Oh my
day.
gosh. Have they ever gotten service that fast?
I don't think so. I don't
Besides
think
at like
ever
a
in their lives.
buffet?
Not here, not this.
Wow. We made 35 cents. 35 whole cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay.
can we go to the strip club? Or no? It's not
No,
time.
but chat is going to be able to come and play with us.
What?
They get to come to our restaurant now.
How do they do that?
They're going to push !visit and it will let them come to our restaurant.
Exclamation point visit. Are those what the envelopes are?
No, those are things we can buy.
Oh, okay.
So those are like the RNG of the game. That's where like, oh, what do we get for Christmas potentially?
Gotcha.
Dining table, we don't need one of those. Counter, we definitely don't need one of those. There's a new sink that potentially we want. Research desk, we definitely want because now we can research our sink or a mat. So we're buying this research desk, and now at the beginning of your shift, when I'm making all these burgers, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna interact with this research desk like you do the dishwasher.
Okay.
You're gonna do our research.
Okay. Yes, chef.
Perfect.
I will research, chef.
Perfect. All right. And now we just start our day again.
Okay.
We go again.
We go again.
Okay, so you go research.
Okay, here I am. I'm gonna research. Burp, 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 burp. Type, type, type. Google, Google. Okay, I researched for us. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You did it, yeah. You've done it. She's done it, everybody.
I've done it! Hello! Okay, what does this person want?
Everybody wants burgers.
Yes, but eat it! Oh, it wasn't on a plate.
Oh, it's not on a plate.
Oh!
So
Oh!
you just have to... It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, people are coming in. They are hungry! Okay, but no worries. Because here at the Hungry Burger, service is fast.
Service is fast. We're here and we're queer, everybody. We're
Yes.
with your burgers.
These are gay burgers, brother.
Gay burgers only. No straights allowed. Piss me off trying to get in here, you idiots.
These cows better be homos.
They weren't. That's why we killed them.
Okay. Oh, I keep giving it to them. You know what? I'll just take their order. There you go.
There you go.
All right, everyone happy? Everyone happy? Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash.